Hello, is anybody out there? I'm on a couple of minutes early. I just thought I'd see if it's going to film or not, and hopefully everybody's going to be able to hear me tonight. What are we, 2 minutes early? So we'll get set up. I've got my pens, I've just filled them with some bits. Hi Carla, can you hear me okay, sweetheart? I'm actually trying my webcam out tonight, so I'm hoping that you've got volume. That's my daughter on Messenger. Oh, thank you, Carla. I was a bit nervous to use the webcam, but I thought, well, if I set it up the same way as we did the webcam off my laptop, it might work. So what are you up to, Carla? Let's see if I can put that. Are you DPing, colouring, sitting, chilling out? A bit of dirt in there. Are you going to diamond paint? I'm just cleaning my glasses. You're at work, Carla, so you'll be in there. That's fine, sweetheart. Don't mind. Just grateful you popped in to say hello. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? I'm okay, yes. You have to excuse me. I'm in my Jimmy Jams. I've just had a shower. Put my Jimmy Jams on my cardigan. Oh, Carla, you're a knitter. That's one thing I can't do. Well, I can do it if you don't mind one stitch being tight and about 5 being slack and then another 5 being tight. I can't do tension on knitting at all. I can knit a scarf. That's about it. Knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one. I can do that, but that's about it. But not very good. Not very good tension. Hiya, Corey. How are you? You're cooking. But you can't. No, you don't want to be chatting, texting, and cooking, else your phone could end up in the whatever you're cooking. I hope it's something nice and tasty. Oh, not that it would be anything tasty. That sounded rude. You know what I mean. It's something that you're looking forward to. Oh, it's a little drawlets. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Ooh, potato casserole and ham. Oh, yes, please. I like casserole, I like potatoes, and I love ham. You're right. Yeah. Jessie's out till about past. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're well, Rebecca. Do you think it's cold? Hang on, hubby's just come in. What? Oh, yes, but with your initials as well. That was hubby coming in. Morning. Oh, morning, everyone. Hiya, Tanya. What time is it with you then? Because it's 8 p.m, yeah? Oh, Michelle, you've got a poorly friend. Well, tell her I hope she feels better soon. You're up earlier than early, Tanya, or have you got to go to work after 7:02 a.m. on a Monday morning? Oh, that's early. Well, yeah, that's early. I hate mornings. I'm not a morning person. I'm a night owl. I'm not good in the mornings. I'm all right once I'm out of bed, but it's that initial just getting myself out of bed that I find difficult. I'm like, oh, please, do I really, really have to get up? I don't want to get up too early. And then I think, right, got to get the kids up. So you better get out of bed. Oh, you've been up since 5? Oh, you're good. See, I'm one of these people that get up in the morning. If I've got to be out the house for, say, 8 o'clock, then I'll get up 7:15, enough time to wash, change, grab something to drink, get changed, and go. Whereas my husband, he likes to be up, have a cup of tea, chill out, have a look on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, have something to eat, go up and wash, get dressed, and he's real chilled out. Whereas no, I like to boom, 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 gone. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Jonathan. How are you? Yeah, definitely not a morning person either, Carla. You asked my husband. Oh, happy Mother's Day, yes, to you all over the pond, as they say, or over the water. Hi, Kathy. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. Do you, Tanya? Yeah. Well, my sister's severely handicapped. So me and my mum, when I lived at home, well, when my sister lived at home, she lives in a care home now because my mum's too old to look after her. But we used to get up early with her, yeah, to get her up and ready and dressed and do what you need to be done. So I understand that. I do understand that. You need a routine getting up. There's a lot to do in the mornings. Right, I'm going to be doing F. I can find F31. You'd think I've got all this ready, wouldn't you? Well, hello, Laura, darling. How are you? Are you well? How's your chest? Are you feeling a lot better? I meant to message you this. Well, I did try and message you. I lie. I did try, but I couldn't figure out how to message you on YouTube. And it wasn't till about when I came on here and I was saying to Millie, and she said, "Why didn't you use Messenger?" Because I didn't think of that. So sorry, Laura. I hope you're feeling better. Hi, Cindy T. How are you? Hope you're well. This is my African lady. She's looking good, isn't she? I am glad to hear that, Laura. You do make me chuckle. I am glad to hear that. Because we need you ready to get your earrings off, just in case, you know. I rely on you. Hi, Diamond Paint with Anxiety. How are you, sweetheart? Hope you're well. It is looking good, isn't it? I was a bit dubious of some of the colours, I got to admit on this, but it is starting now. It's coming all together. It's not so bad. Thank you, Laura. You're ready. Ready with them just to whip them off. Well, hopefully you won't need to. There's not going to be any hassle. We're going to have no trolls. I think we only had, did we have one? I can't remember if we had one last week or not. It's like, oh, I don't really. They're getting like few and far between now. I think they think not to bother anymore. So what's everybody else doing? Are you DPing? Are you just working and lurking? We've got Corrie, she's making potato casserole with ham. We have, and Carla's, she's in work, so she's in and out, but she's got a sit in with her just in case she can sit and do. So what's everybody else doing? Do I seal my DPs? Yes, I do, Michelle. I've used two things and I've got videos on both of the ones I used. The first one I tried was a spray sealer, a gloss spray sealer, and that does work absolutely brilliantly. The only thing it does not work on is if you've got slipping drills or anything, or you've got popping drills. It doesn't work as well on that. You need a good canvas for that one with no problems. So when I did my cat one, I had loads of popping drills galore on that. So I rolled them down as best I could, and then I used Mod Podge Luster, which Rosie Posy Crafts told me about. Now, she waters hers down when she seals her painting. I don't. I just slapped it straight on because I wanted to see what it would look like because it was so bad, the popping drills. And I slapped it straight on from this, and it sealed perfectly. And the shine, wasn't it, Millie? The shine on the cat was incredible. I never lost any of the sparkle whatsoever, even though I thought it would be just the gloss that I'd have, but you could actually see the sparkle. So yeah, I always think to seal them if I'm going to put them up because I think of dusting. I'm hoping then the dust doesn't go in all the cracks because I'm not one for dusting. So I'm hoping a quick flick, then it will be done. Hi Karen, how are you? Yes, Rebecca, the wrist is a lot better. I've just got to be careful that I don't push any weight on it or anything. Cindy Days says she's working on her beaded cross stitch today. Diamond Pain's anxiety, eating French fries, getting ready to head to my daughter's for Mother's Day festivity. Oh, that'll be nice. Will you enjoy that? Laura's just got home. My daughter and boyfriend took me to a yummy brunch, bought me flowers and got my nails and eyebrows done. Such a good day. That is a good day. That is a good day, Laura. You're welcome, Michelle. Try them. As I said, that Mod Podge luster was so easy. I just literally, and I show you in, I think I show you in the video. It's one of a horse. If you see one of the horse's heads, I want to go back in my videos and it shows me slapping it on. And then it shows you what it looks like after. Hi, Christina. How are you? Happy Mother's Day to you. Yeah, I could do with my nails. Because I've got rigid nails. I've got ridges all on my nails because my hands are so bad. My nails are horrible. So I'd like to have French. Is it French? What's the one nail that I have with the white tips? French tips or whatever. I like them. For ladies and gents, I think I'm having a hot flush and getting. Is it hot now? Millie wants a pen. You're open. I don't know if they even work. You can try it. Millie's in, yeah, she's doing some artwork. Well, she's doing it in artwork in the garden with her dad. Haven't you? She's been learning this afternoon how to, what's it called? Carve spoons with her dad. So it's the first time having to go with carving. Literally getting a block of wood, well, a log, it is a massive linking log, and chopping it into a piece, and then putting the pattern of a spoon on it, and then getting a big, what's it called, that axy thing that's rounded? A what? An ands. And then chopping that up, and then starting then to use the little carving bits. That's as far as you've got so far, isn't it, Mel? But she's gone to do her own artwork now because it's heavy work on your hands, isn't it? As you can see, she's very talkative today. It's just God, I am warm. You all right? Oh, that's nice. Let me show you.
I can't even cut a straight line.
That's what Millie's just drawn.
You can't do it because the light.
Yes, you can. You can. Everybody can see that. She's just drawn that in the garden, have you?
Yeah.
She doesn't think she's very good, but she is. She is. She's the arty one, Erin Grant. Oh, look, these pop-ups are coming up now, and I can't see the blinking thing. Exactly, Laura. Exactly.
What?
She said you've got a lot on your mind. I said, yeah. See, they say it's amazing. See, I can't draw for toffee. Mine's like a scribble of a 4-year-old. Isn't it, Mel?
Yeah.
So yeah, so my African lady, she's nearly finished, and I'm so excited because guess what I'm doing next? 3 points. The first one can guess what type of, what canvas of who I'm going to do next. I'm so excited. Oh,
I made it better. I fixed the completion.
that's nice.
All the edges off.
Nora, how did you guess? How did you guess she put the AC straight away? Diamond Art Club. You're a smarty pants. Yeah, I am going to do, well, I read out, took my little pink book outside to Grant and Millie as they were carving and said, right, I've nearly finished African Lady. What should I do next? So I rattled off all the ones that I've got because I quite fancy that blue lady one, and I fancy the cat one that I got yesterday. Well, I fancy quite a lot of them to do one actually, but you know how you can't just decide. And them two both said together the maple tree when I said the maple tree. Because we have got tons of maples in pots, haven't we, now, at the back? We collect maples. So they both said that one. So I have started to kit it up. So yeah, I'm so excited. Did I say pants? That's all right. That's what it's for. That's exactly what, yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah, pants. That's one of my favourite sayings for when things are CRAP. I can remember spelling, you used to spell words, didn't you, when the kids were little? You know, like you go into the PARK, or shall we take them to the PRK, or shall we go to the CEA? You listen, SIDE, and then you forget as they get older they can spell. They say, why are you spelling it like that? We know what you're saying. Oh, Dad's in now as well. I've still got half a juice. I'm really hot. There's no heating on, is there? No heating on, is there? Because I'm absolutely boiling.
Yeah, the radiator's on.
Yes, I can't spell things now. Even the dog is clever now, isn't she, Gran? I will do. When we go take her for a walk, instead of saying that should we go walkies, Grant will say, oh, should we take the dog for a WALK? And she's got so used to hearing that, you know, didn't she? That she's there right away going, and her little tail's there, and she goes to where her lead and her harness is, and wagging. Or we say, should we go up the dams? And we spell it out, but she knows. I can't even spell the words out from Limkin dog now, she's so clever. You're wondering what that noise is, it's my husband making a cup of tea. Our kettle's very loud.
Sorry.
That's all right. Just explaining to him what the noise is. Oh, hiya, Eskies. Happy Mother's Day to you. Yes, I can't even spell things out to the dog now. Oh, I've laughed today. We took the dog up the Ealing Valley, which is a place that's got, how many dams is up there? 4? I think it's 4 dams.
5 reservoirs, 4 dams.
Yeah, 5 reservoirs, 4 dams. And it's only, what, 10 mile up the road? Something like that. And we take the dog there, and there's a village, little village, minute village there. It's got a little grass green by the river. We take the dog on there, and she plays ball on there. And they've got a visitor centre where you can get a cup of tea, and they do a decent cup of tea, to be fair. And so me, Grant, and Millie went up there today, took the dog for a run. Went for a cup of tea, which was lovely, didn't we? And then we took the dog down the green, didn't we? Talk of the devil, here she is. And to play ball. Now, I've always wanted a dog, as I've said to you before, that will run into water, you know, go swimming in the water, all that. But Lee, no, you're not keen on that idea, are you? So today, Grant thought he'd encourage her. So he took the ball and he just threw the ball in the very, very shallow little puddle bit that had formed around the rocks by the river. So she plonked herself in, got her paws wet, belly a bit wet, quite happy. So he thought he'd throw it into the proper river then, which wasn't awfully deep, was it, Grant? But she would have had to swim if she went in the middle bit of it. So she swam to the ball, thought, bugger this, turned round, left the ball and come back on the bank. So this ball is bobbing down the road, down the middle of the Blinking River by then, isn't it? Millie's telling us how stupid we were for throwing it over there, because what did we expect? It's a river, it's going to get carried away. It was very slow moving. It wasn't a fast river. You know, a snail could walk faster, wouldn't it? It was going that slow, but it went out into the middle, which would probably been up above my knees. None of us fancied going in for it. The dog's running up and down the bank crying after a ball because she can see it going down the river. So we thought, right, well, I said, right, we'll follow the river down and see if it gets another shallow bit that we can go. So we went further down, and there was a bit of a down a bank and then loads of stone area, weren't they? So then Grant's chucking stones in over the top where the ball was, weren't you? To try and make a ripple effect to push the ball back towards us. So it did work, didn't it? And then you found a metal rod that's about, I don't know, about 6 foot long, was it? Something like that. So he managed to scoop the ball in. So little Pups was a happy pup then. So we thought, right, let's go, because she'd had a massive run up on the green. So the only problem is, you're not speaking to me, are you, Lily?
She did a little change of direction.
Yeah, she had a little hopping thing. But got her home. You can imagine smelly river. So I said, right, bath. You've not had a bath in weeks. You're going to have a bath. Which she tried to run from, didn't you? But mummy knows you better, don't she? I have to show you a bit of ham. Didn't you? When you followed the ham, she was like when the Piper with the rats. She was following with the ham. Millie was got the ham, hadn't you? The dog was following her. But yeah, pups. So then she had to have a bath, which she does not like. And then to top it all, I had to use the hairdryer on her. And then after the hairdryer and dried her, I had to put the brush on you. So she's totally not speaking to me, are you? She says, I don't like any of it. But she is lovely and soft. She smells gorgeous. She hasn't got any dirt on you, have you? No. Yeah, but she's not speaking to her mummy. Sorry, I just thought I'd share that with you. Whether you wanted to know or not. Oh, Michelle, are you off? Okay, catch you later, sweetheart. Hi, Sarah. Sorry I didn't see you come in. Hi, Diamond Paintings with Jerry. How are you? I hope you're having a good Mother's Day. Whether it's you've got children of your own or you're going to see your mum, as they say. Yeah, it felt a bit like Mother's Day here today because Grant got a bit worried, didn't you, when you saw my post on Facebook? And he said, it isn't Mother's Day here, is it? We've had it. I said, no, it's not here, it's America. But you did treat me to a Chinese tonight, didn't you? For everybody.
Yes.
And took us up the dams for a cup of tea and a slice of cake. Oh, I have to show you, excuse me. Look at my mug, my pottery mug. You see it? My husband bought me this yesterday.
For Mother's Day.
Yeah, for Mother's Day. But he's regretting it now because he quite fancies it. So he's going to have to go and buy himself one. He had a craft fair yesterday and somebody was selling them. And he knows I love my mugs and I love handmade things. So he knew I'd like that. So I keep rubbing it in now, telling him how nice things taste in it. So it was a lovely cup of tea in here. It was a lovely cup of coffee. And it Mel, he says, it's not fair. So I think he's going to get one next time. Oh gosh, I'm hot. Hey, you turned the heating off. Laura, he's a cup of tea addict, he is. Oh, are you, Anne? I didn't see you pop in there. Sorry. Grant loves his cup of tea. He's one of these people that will get up on a weekend, on a Saturday or Sunday morning, because he hasn't got work. He wakes up at 3 o'clock. He'll go and make himself a cup of tea, watch a bit of telly for half an hour, and then go back to bed. He says it's because in the week he has to get up at 5, that he just likes the fact that he can have a cup of tea and then get back into bed and go to sleep. I just look at him. I mean, can't think nothing worse than getting up and having a cup of tea in the middle of the night, because all I want to do then is have a pee. Getting up 20 times for an extra pee, as they say. He's one of these ones that goes to sleep within 2 seconds. He puts his head on the pillow and he's gone snoring anyhow. Whereas me, I'm awake for hours, tossing and turning, can't get comfortable. Does everybody else sleep well? Or are they like me, toss and turn? I've got a friend, she goes to sleep within seconds. But I've never been able to, even as a kid. It's always taken me hours to get to sleep. And the older I get, the worse it is. And with having fibro, it's finding to be able to get comfortable as well. Is a hard one to do. What's that? Things. Nobody chatting? Anybody going to chat? Or is it broken? Or is they all hearing me natter on, pack a load of gump out? Anybody done anything exciting over the weekend? As I said, we went to the dams, which was great. Joshua was working for a few hours. Oh, Kathy's busy diamond painting. What are you working on, Kathy? Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it, Rebecca? How long does it take you, Grant? About 5 seconds to go to sleep, doesn't it?
Yes.
He's very lucky he could sleep on a clothesline. Well, you slept on a park bench, didn't you, in Australia once? Where were you? What park?
The best night's sleep I've ever had on a
What? Where was it?
in Kings Canyon.
In Kings
In
Canyon.
the middle of the outback.
He said it was a park bench. He parked up, got on the park bench, and he said it was the best night's sleep you've ever had. You've always said that, haven't you? Were you scared of bugs or anything getting you?
Sense of adventure.
In my bedroom, in my bed, fast asleep. That's as far as it goes. I don't got any venture in me. I'm a chicken. Ooh, nice, Kathy. Everybody's lurking today. I think you're right, Corey. Me and Amelia are laughing because Grant's jumping on a prawn cracker and all you can hear is him jump, 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 jump. And me and Millie
Even
started
the dogs
laughing.
come in to see.
Even, do you know what? Even the dog snores. Cat snores. Dog snores. Jessie snores if she's got a cold. Or
I
she,
just sleep talk.
you sleep talk.
And wriggle.
Ellie snores.
Yeah, Ellie, the cat. Oh, God. She's got a cute snore, though.
Yeah, it's really
It's like
cute.
half between a purr and a snore, isn't it? Yeah. Sort of like that, isn't it? Whereas Lily,
Lily's like,
yeah, Lily's like her father. Sounds like a pig in a trough going off, honest to goodness me. But I still love them. Oh, are you, Kathy? She says the colours are too vibrant. Oh, hang on, that's my phone. That's Jessie. Yeah, that's the trouble with some of them. They make them a lot brighter than what they are. So if they've taken up an original picture, sometimes it doesn't do them justice, does it? It's too bright. I mean, some pictures look fantastic when they brightened up, and others, it you need it like what's like pale shades, isn't it? Subtle. What's the word I'm looking for? Pastel sort of shades rather than brightening your face. Hi, Pinky Stickers. How are you? Oh, Rebecca, you're into cross stitching. I can't cross stitch either. I have done some cross the beading. I'm doing it. Mine's on silk, so I have dished it out the other day because I did it for a while and I stopped for a while, but I dug it back out. Oh, nice, Corey. She said I've got a new stove and oven. Got to try it out. Definitely, definitely. Kathy said the water is mostly bright green. Oh, that's not right, is it? No, that's that. Yeah, yeah. No, I think is it Kirsty that's doing crafting with Kirsty? She's doing one with the trees, isn't she, in the river? I'm sure that's a Dreamer Designs one, and that's very, very bright. The river is very, very bright. Oh, Pinky Stickers, no. Are you being poorly? Oh, bless you. Oh, I hope whatever it is goes very quickly for you, sweetheart. Nothing worse when you feel poorly. We've had a house full of poorly people this week. They've all had a sickness bug, apart from me and Joshua. Touch wood. Mel, will you light me a candle? That candle up there. I'm going to get Mel to light a candle to bring a bit of healing to everybody. Nice thoughts, nice healing with happiness.
you can buy candles from that.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's just nice to light whatever candles you've got. Not you're gonna have to specifically buy for that. Matches, I think, have to be behind that blue tin. If not, light the cooker. But I do like lighting candles for people. It's always one when you want to get a picture, isn't it? That you're so looking forward to it, and you've got somewhere that's nice that you want when you put my words back in. You know where you're going to put it or give it to. Oh, there it is. And then you go to do it, and it's not turning out. The colours are just not right. You never know when it's all done. It might come together. That's what I always tell myself. You know, but hopefully by the time you do it all, and have that stand back view from it, that it's not going to look as bright or as thing as you think it's going to be. What size is it, Kathy? Is it a big one as well? I don't know the size of that one, because that depends as well, doesn't it? Was it nearly finished and it's just not working? Is it a large one? 50 by 40. So it's not small, but it's not big, is it? It's like that. What's this one? This was a 35 by 40. So I think it's a 25 by 35. I can't remember. Or was it true to size, this one? I'll borrow that a minute. What's this one? Oh, this one's a 30 by 40. 30. Yeah. Near enough. Oh, so disappointing, Kathy, that is, isn't it? She's doing a picture and she doesn't like it, the way they've made the scenery too bright, like the river's really bright green. Yeah, it was annoying. Hi Kendra, how are you? Happy Mother's Day. I say that because I'm never sure which country everybody's in. I don't understand why we've all got different. Yeah, why have everybody got it? Because I think the Father's Day is the same. What's ours this year? Is it June the 17th or 18th, whatever the Sunday is? It's always around my birthday. Have a look. My birthday is on the 18th of June.
Is it that the Sunday before or the Sunday after?
It depends.
Oh, it's the 16th.
The 16th it'll be this year then. It's whatever's nearest my birthday usually.
I just looked, it's the 16th.
And I think America, that is yours the same, Father's Day about then, June the 16th. Is that the Sunday, Mel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Pinky Stickers it is. Yeah, I thought it was, Cindy. But I can always remember my dad, if it was when I was a kid, I mean, he was only joking, but he used to say, if I don't get a good Father's Day present, it won't be a very good birthday present. But he always loved what we got him because we always used to make him something handmade. I can remember, and I can only must have been about, I don't know, 6, something like that. In the back of our old council house, there used to be like, used to be an old brook, but it dried up years before, and a bit of a wood. And it's only, I think there was 8 houses, and I think about 6 bungalows or something, and then go down the road about half a mile and be the village pub. So it wasn't, you know, you could roam around in the back there. So we were there, and we found in the woods an old clock. And for Father's Day, I got this old clock, and I found some old wildflowers, and I decorated this clock with all these flowers. I can still remember it now, and took it into my dad, and I was so chuffed with this clock that I've made for my dad. And it must have been rusted to heck, but I don't remember if it was. I'm giving it him. And you know what? You would have thought I'd give him gold. You really would have. He was so chuffed. that I'd made this for him. And he said, I'll tell you what, which I can understand why he did it now, but I didn't back then. I thought it was great. He said, I'll tell you what, he said, I'm going to put it in the garden shed. He said, so when I'm out there gardening, he said, I'll have that to look at all the time. And I must admit, that clock, I think, stayed there until we moved a couple of years later. But yes, funny, you know, that's just jogged my memory then. Yeah, bless him. You'd have thought I'd give him gold. He was a lovely dad. Well, he still is a lovely dad. He's got heart of gold, Grampy, isn't he? In his 80s now. Oh, what have I missed? Say Father's Day on people's birthdays, not off. Oh, what country are you from, Pinky Stickers? Estonia. Well, that's good. 6 months gives you 6 months in between each, doesn't it? That's not too bad. Oh, your daughter be the 17th then, day before mine. Ah. Need some more Fs. Some more Fs. Yeah. I watched a few videos today, I must admit. Bits of videos and things today, trying to do a bit of a catch up on some of them. Whoops-a-daisy. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, we were last week for the DP-a-thon, and thank you again for everybody that took part in that, because it was absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed myself. It was a fab weekend. Even though I was away, I could come in and out on it, and thank you for all the ones that joined in on mine as well. I think we had a bit of a giggle. But when we was talking about parachuting into Rachel's, I was telling Grant and he was chuckling. He said, you seem to have a heck of a laugh. I said, yeah, we do. I said, we've got a good bunch. I said, with a good sense of humour and stuff. Because, and then me and Grant were talking about our camping trips and things. They said, do you remember our first camping trip together? And I said, can I forget it? I said, I was 8 months pregnant. We'd got this new tent, and it was a nice tent. It was six berth, and you had the bedrooms at one side, and you had a bit of a living room area on it. And we had a bit of a canopy out front of it, which didn't really do much, but it looked good. 8 months pregnant, we set up the tent on the Saturday afternoon, I think it was about 2ish. And then from about 5 o'clock that night, for a whole week, because we were up on a hill, it rained, it rained, it rained, it poured down. We had high winds, then we had more torrential rain and more high winds. And when you're in a tent, you have to walk outside your tent and go and find the toilets, which is not usually close by, but lucky enough these were probably only about, I don't know, 500 meters away. But when you're 8 months pregnant and you're dying for a wee and it's peeing down with rain, the last thing you want to be doing is going out for wees. And on that holiday, I think I must have gone out 4 or 5 times in the night. And Grant wanted to put a bucket in there, and I said, there's no way I can squat being 8 months pregnant. You're having a laugh. And you could see other tents being wrecked. But we persevered, and we stayed the whole week, and then it stayed dry for us to put it down. And after that, Grant said, will you go camping again? And I didn't go the following year because Bab was too little. And I said, yes. I said, if I can go camping 8 months pregnant with high winds, rain the whole time, I said, and still come out smiling, then I can go anytime. And then we went every year camping, and we've loved it. It's only the last 2 years we've not been able to afford to even go camping. But you kids like camping, don't you? We take a hammock with us, and they tie a hammock between
Oh,
two
we can't do
trees.
that anymore because cut down the trees.
Yeah, where we go, they cut down the trees, which the kids weren't very happy about. Yeah, but we love camping. I've got to admit.
I like the sound of the rain.
Oh yeah, the rain on the tent when you're inside, nice and warm, is lovely. The only time I've had it wasn't funny. It used to go. We got scouting over here. Well, our scouts can have girls and boys. The scouting movement. I think it's all over.
It was
now.
only recently that they let
Yeah.
when I joined.
And I used to be a scout leader until my health took a turn. And I come camping this one time, only for I think it was 3 days, 2 nights, something like that. And again, you have the traditional British weather: rain, 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 drizzle, 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 drizzle. It rained the night we set up.
Oh my god, don't I remember that?
No, yeah,
No, I remember we went once and it poured down when we tried
That's
to.
when we were in the big tent. Did you come with us when I was camped in with Kim?
I mean, I went on pretty much every single one.
Yeah, and I mean the kids loved it. We loved it. We just got in dry clothes, but coming to pack up, and it was so funny. I mean, our tent was a 2-man tent, so you couldn't stand up in it, and I never slept much because Kim snored like a pig. And it rained heavy anyway, and you've got to be up and down with the other kids because if they want to go to the toilet, you've got to get out. If they're shy, they're a bit scared of the dark, and take them, whatever. So the following day, I couldn't wait to pack up. So we were packing up, and you put things in your bag, and I'm bent over, and I'm folding stuff up, and I put it up, and then I heard someone say, "You all right, Caroline?" So I stood up, and I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. Why?" And they said, "You sure you're all right?" And I went, "Yeah, why?" They said, "Where's your tent?" I said, "I'm stood in it." He said, "You can't stand up in your tent. Where's your tent?" And I looked round and I thought, "Shoo, where's my tent gone?" My tent was halfway down the field. It was so windy because I'd left the door open. The wind had come in the tent, and because it didn't have a ground sheet, just took this tent up and went. And I'm still oblivious to all this, packing my little bag quite happily. I had to go chasing a tent. So yeah, I do have some experiences. Yeah, it was funny. Just the way I stood up, I hadn't got a clue what had happened. Oh dear, that's bored you with that. Well, hello, Mrs. Coffee. How are you? Happy Mother's Day to you. How's that little Maggie? Is she feeling any better? I hear she hasn't been very good. Everybody's saying hi. Have you got any? What day is it? Sunday, isn't it? So you should be on babysitting duties. Mind you, she let you off last week, didn't she? She was very good last week. Bless her little heart. Oh, I'm glad, bless her. She's such a little sweetheart, always smiling. She's a little battler, she is. I was thinking of her. Only a giraffe today? Well, that's pretty good. Mind you, it's early for you today. What is it now? It's the afternoon with you, so you've still got plenty of time for the T-Rex and everything to come out, haven't you? She does make me laugh. She's just got a wicked sense of humour. She's just, yeah, she'll go far, that girl. She's just brilliant. She just makes me chuckle. She's just so matter of fact with everything. It's brilliant. I don't know. Does she get that from you or from Mr. Coffee? Because if it's like my household, anything bad they get off their dad, and anything that's good they get off me. So I think,
Hey, I look just like Dad. Thank you very much.
yeah, well that's good because Dad's good looking.
You just said anything bad, they get off Dad.
Well, yeah, you're not going to get the good looks from me, are you? Well, they ain't good looking, but No, I meant habits and things.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
I think that's a bit too.
Yeah.
But that's horrible patience.
Yeah, Millie's got dad's patience, which is non-existent. My husband has no patience whatsoever. I thought she'd probably get that from you. Yeah. You know, that's what I say anyway, and I'm sticking to my guns. Mind you, saying that, you get Grant's very talented artistic wise, and Millie does get that from him because I don't do anything artistic-y. I do bits. I'm one of these people that can do practically anything, but only on a minor level. Like I could pick up any instrument and I'd be able to play a tune, but I wouldn't get much further. And I can do a lot of art stuff, but I can do the basics and I never seem to get much further. Whereas Grant and Millie, they're just phenomenal in whatever they do. Although Millie doesn't think so, do you, Mel? No, give me that. She's been sat here, what, 10, 15 minutes? I showed you that blue one and she's just scribbled that with a pen.
Like that.
So she's looked at that. Oh, get my finger out of the way. And then she's just drawn that. Just sat there and drawn it. And she doesn't think she's very good, but
No, that's brilliant. Should you say so yourself?
well, you should say so yourself. I keep telling you, you're a heck of an artist. Go and show your dad. She's off to show, so she's pleased with that one. I keep drumming it into my kids that everything they do, they should be chuffed with. It's something they've created. She is very talented. Yeah, one thing I've always wanted to do is be able to draw, but no. No, my mum's a fantastic artist as well, so Millie's got it from both sides. My mum's a fantastic musician as well. She used to play in the Welsh children's Welsh orchestra and into the young adults Welsh orchestra before she met my dad. And then he hated the violin, so she gave it up, silly woman. But and then she took up the harp, and she was very, very good at the harp. She took to it quite quickly. But as she got older and ill health, she hasn't been able to do any of it. Yeah, I didn't seem to get any of them genes. I'm exactly like that, Mrs. Coffee. I could use a ruler, right, to draw a straight line and still get it wonky. That's how bad I am. Huh? I was just saying, Mrs. Coffee said, she said she'll leave the drawing to Mr. Coffee because he's really, really good at it as well. And she said, because she can't draw a straight line. And I said, even with a ruler, I said, I still managed to have a thing. What are you doing?
This is my loose artwork.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm with you now. Millie's just sticking it into her art book. I think it's told her she's got to keep every piece of art and put it in a book, date it, so when she's done it.
Double sticky tape. Double sticky.
Oh, what's that then?
It's massive.
Oh, sorry. So she's going to stick it in a book. Yeah, I'd love to be able to draw.
It's not the greatest talent to talk on because you think that's really bad, then never break down and it's not good.
I know, but this is the nearest I get to creating anything that looks pretty.
No, you made me.
Oh, that's very true. I like the way you think. Did everybody hear that? I said, then the only thing pretty I make is this. And Millie said, no, you make me. Exactly. My kids about that. Yes, Mrs. Coffee, I'm going to stick to diamond painting. I think I am. Because, yeah, you can produce some beautiful pieces of art. Aren't you, Millie Moo? Right, I've got serious questions for you lot out there now. Really serious. Do you shave your legs in winter?
No.
Now I say use your hair as leg warmers. That's what I say. You've got. I know, but I had this argument with a friend the other day. She was horrified that I don't shave my legs in winter. I said, why would I? Nobody sees them. They don't stick out like things. You can't really see them. I shave my armpits. But why would I shave my legs in the winter? Not unless I've got a hospital appointment. If I've got a hospital appointment, then I'd shave my legs. Or if I was going swimming, I'd shave my legs. See, Mrs. Coffey says she hasn't shaved her legs in 8 years. Yeah, but you're young, aren't you?
I didn't do it in the winter.
Oh, Mrs. Coffey said after having her son, she don't grow body hair anymore. He messed up my hormones. Lucky, yeah, lucky. See, Kendra said no, she doesn't. Pink Sticker says no. Way more really than in the summer. Laura said when she was in New York, no, but in Florida after, yeah, because it's warm there, isn't it? So your legs are out all the time. Do you, Kathy, every 2 weeks in the winter? See?
Yeah, but your hair can grow a lot every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. No, I understand that though, because sometimes at certain length it's just annoying when you wear clothes, like underneath clothes.
And the thing is, right, this is another thing. I have never, ever, ever in my whole life shaved the back of my legs.
Why?
Because I never have. I haven't got any hair there to shave. I've never, ever, ever, ever done the back of my leg.
Well, no, Mum. There's a difference between not needing to because there's no hair and just not.
Well, I never did, and it just disappeared. They were so fine on the back of my legs. But the more you shave it, the darker they go. And I've never shaved from my knees up either. Has anybody shaved from the knees up? Because I've never done that. I've never needed to. Well, I don't think so anyway. I've not noticed anyway. But I don't shave from the knees up. From the knees down, yeah, but not from the knees up.
What about your actual knees?
Yeah, my knees. I don't want hairy knees. But I've never had to do
have hair back of the legs, apparently.
Well, some people do. I don't. Oh, hiya, Crafty with Kirsty. How are you? We're on about shaving legs. Exactly, Mr. Coffey. When you wear your trousers, no one's going to see them.
What about your arms?
No, Mr. Coffey never did from knees up. Yeah, that's different if you're having your tattoos. I've had it shaved if I'm having my tattoos. If you have tattoos, yeah. That's yeah.
No, but doing it yourself.
Yeah. Pinky Sticker says she has to shave from the knees up because she's got very dark hair. Kathy says, I'm a big toes. Exactly. I have to do toes because I hate hairy toes. Diamond Painter Jerry says, always from the knees up. See, I've got nothing. Mine, let me have a look. I've got my pyjamas on now and I'm checking. Nah. Have you got any hair from the up now?
Like it's there, but you can't see it.
No, mine's just like whispery bits. Maybe it's go standing up on the chair now. No, Millie's not got
the back of the legs, you can see it sometimes.
No.
Do you know what? I never get hair on my leg. Here. Like, I never get it there, and just that one stretch.
You're lucky. See, I've never ever shaved from my knees up, even when I was young. Hello, I'm stuck in here. Why? Kirsty, are you all right? Says hello, I'm snuck in here. Did I miss something?
Does that mean I've snuck in here, or?
Yeah, it's afternoon. Yeah, it'd be afternoon with you lot, wouldn't it? Early morning for some. Would it be about 4 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there? Oh, she snuck in.
I'll do that such thing.
Sorry, Kirsty. Are you all right, lovely? How's that little boy of yours? Is it nice and quiet there? Mind you, our household, they're older and it's never very quiet, is it now?
Well, it will be if it's just not.
Yeah. She said it would be if it was just her, but she's got a brother and sister to put up with. Haven't you? Yeah. Well, hello. Why have you come in with a drill in hand? Oh, have you got the battery? That's what I mean, the charger bit. Oh, they're playing quietly. Oh, that's nice. Where's Orion then, Mrs. Coffee? Has he got a book today under the bed, or is he on the Xbox he's got, or PlayStation? Is it Fortnite they play? Or what's the ones that you like, Millie? Oh, Spider-Man, isn't it? You've been playing.
Yeah, and Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, which you shouldn't be playing, but hey ho.
And it's only an 18 to kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Xbox One, that's it. Oh, he's a good lad under the bed reading, isn't he? I used to like doing
I
that.
can't even fit under my bed.
No, you wouldn't. You'd have to be literally on your belly to get under your bed.
I smell like mangoes.
Why do you smell like mango? Oh, did you use that mango shower? That's Jessie's just walked in, my little one. Oh, you do smell like mango.
I smell.
Did you put it in your hair? Can you wash your hair with it?
I don't know.
Jessie got some mango shower gel stuff yesterday, so she had a shower earlier.
It makes my hair's gone really like nice. You know when like
feels nice and feels lovely. Yeah. There you go then. Laura says hi, Jessie. Oh, he's got a new book. I used to be like that. If I got a new book, I'd have to read it and read it and read it because I'd want to get to the end. You've got to be in the mood, don't you, Millie? Millie's not a big reader. Jessie
I know, I like
sometimes.
buying books.
Yeah, you like
just
books.
Got to get into the mood to actually sit down.
Yeah, she likes the fact of having books, don't you?
Yeah. And
likes the idea of reading the books. But to actually sit and read a book, you read, don't you, Jess? Now and again.
Yeah.
You like reading, don't you?
Yeah, I like reading. Only if it's interesting though.
Yeah.
Don't like when you go to school and say just pick a book out the box. But you can't though, can you? You need to have something like you find interesting to actually want to actually read it.
Exactly. There you go then. Advice. Make sure you got a book that you enjoy. Oh, Pinky stickers. How far is your sister away from you then? You've got to wait for her to mail it back. I haven't read a really good book in ages. I started with one at Christmas. Read about half of it. And that was that. And I've got two on my bedside dresser that I started reading. And that's as far as they've got.
You know what's a really good book?
What?
That.
Oh, this is what my daughter's reading. Look at this. Is that the right way round for you lot? Stephen Hawking.
It's backwards for them.
Brief answers to the big questions. That's what Millie wanted for Christmas, and she's absolutely loving it.
Halfway through it, Mum.
Yes, tell them what you're reading.
I am reading. I've got two on the go.
You've got two on the go, yeah.
Three.
Go on then.
I've got The Demon Dentist.
Yeah, Demon Dentist.
By David
Williams.
I've got Mother Knows Best.
Yeah.
And I've got Dorothy Must Die.
Yeah, who are they by?
Mother Knows Best. I'm not sure who's it by, but it's like to do with Mother Gotham and all that.
Yeah.
One that from the Rapunzel, the evil witch. And then Dorothy Must Die. Can I say something? It's by Dan Yellow Page. It's about Dorothy.
Yeah, from the Yellow Brick Road. Yeah.
Yeah. Dorothy. What's her last name?
It's just Dorothy. It's just Dorothy, isn't it?
It's Dorothy something. I can't remember. But when she from Kansas gets in a tornado and gets to somewhere else, and I haven't read it yet, but it's supposed to be really good.
Basically, it's a twist on the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Constance. How are you? We're on about books. Jessie's telling us what she likes to read. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Well, I hope you get it back, Pinky Stickers. 3 hours by train. Yeah, you don't want to be travelling to go and get it, do you? Oh. Does anybody want to put that blind down so nobody, weirdos don't look in? Everybody walk past our house, they look straight into our kitchen. Got the lights on, they can see everything. Gives me the EBGBs because we've got some real weird and wonderful people down at the end of the street. Not that I'm judging, but you know, got my kids to think about. Right. What's a bet? And I'll find some more then. But hey ho. On to the next letter. We're going to go for JJ. Number 17. Oh, so I hope everybody's day's going okay and they've had lovely prezzies and spoiling and today. Had breakfast in bed and all these sort of things that you expect on Mother's Day. Oh. Yeah. Because yeah, Millie's just showing a card that she made the other day. She's done all this.
Well, obviously everything other than the person.
Yeah, she did all the background. She found the person on one of my cutouts in my art shed, and then she did that, all the browns and things. She's going to stick that in, aren't you? Everybody like my little panda? Panda bear? Isn't he good? Look! You little diamond painting, look! Should I try him out? I haven't tried him out yet. Should we try him out? Should we try him out together? Where's my glue glue? Where's my glue glue? I don't want to try him out. Well, I do want to try him out, but I don't want to try him out because he's so cute. He is so, look how cute he is. Look, let me put him back. Look how damn cute that is, no? Well, look how cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, so made up with this. And look, see, you put his, oh, hang on, can you see that? When you turn him round, see his bum? Well, is it his bum? No, it isn't, it's his legs. Bottom of his feet it would be, wouldn't it? You can stick it, not being crude, but up in the hole there. So he's not wobbling around, because I didn't realise to begin with, so his head was wobbling around. And then you stick his head in there. Isn't that brilliant? Right, let's have a go. Walk at GI now. Right, come on, Panda, let's see what you can do. Did I put glue in you? No, I didn't. Let's put some glue in you then. Or wax, or whatever you want to call it. Right, let's go. Let's have a go. But I think you're too cute to do any work, though, really, aren't you? Yeah, he says he is too cute. He's one of these ones. He'll be management. He'll oversee everybody else, won't you? Yeah, see, he works perfect. He's so darn cute. But he says he's definitely made out for management, though. He said he'll oversee the other diamond pens. He'll just supervise. Sit him at the top, and he'll be quite happy. Supervisor. But isn't it cute, though? And if you had a little one that wanted to do it, how cute is that? I love it. Right, let's put him back together. Right, you go back up the top and do so. He's whoops-a-daisy, so he's supervising there. Oh, hang on, can you see him? He's supervising. Then put him there. See, it doesn't take a lot to entertain me. He's so cute. I bet you all want one now. Rachel Ray, get over to her site, get yourselves one. As I say, I've got that one, which I have actually loved because it's got the thing that you can hit your phone or your computer with, and it works a treat. But when she got these out, I could not wait. So I might have to look for some more because I do love them. They are sparkly. You can see it on you tonight, can't you? They are sparkly. I have to give them their due. Kirsty says, boyfriend spoiled me, got me new PJs, a new shirt, and a Monopoly board of Lion King, and a Lilo and Stitch cup, and then he let me get some DACs. Well, you have been well and truly spoiled there. I think that's lovely. That shows that he appreciates you. That's really, really nice. Kathy says she's just ordered 3 from DAC. What ones did you get, Kathy? I'm really, really enjoying watching all these Diamond Art Club unboxings. But I think you can't get one. Like, I know I've said to you about I've got me 2, and I can't afford to get any more at the moment, which is fine, which is perfectly okay. I mean, fair play to Diamond Art Club. They said they're looking to trying to find a cheaper way for us. But it's just nice watching everybody else, because it feels like I'm there with them and I can enjoy their enjoyment of opening their Diamond Art Club. And I get so excited for people. Doesn't matter who it is, or if they've got 1 or if they've got 20, it doesn't matter, because the excitement of opening them and having them in your collection or ready to do or whatever, if you just get 1 at a time and do them, I just think it's so nice watching them open them. I love it, you know. And I know one day that I'll be able to get another one, you know. But as I say, I'm just so happy for everybody. And yes, I was saying at the beginning of my thing that I have. What's my address? I'm actually going to do one of my Diamond Art Club ones. I asked Millie and Grant which one I should do out of all the ones that I've got, and I've named them all off, all from all different places, different types, and they both said do the maple tree. So I got the drills out because I'm not far off finishing this one. So that's what, hopefully, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm so excited. I've already can see that the drills are so shiny, and it's a square. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. And what size is that one? The maple tree. That's a 63 by 42. So it's a nice size, not too big, but still a nice size. So I'm probably get my easel back out for that one. So I can just drape it over there and just lug it in and out as I like. But yeah, I'm going to be doing my first Diamond Art one. Woo-hoo! I'm going to do this one next, yes. No, the Diamond Art Club one. Yeah.
What is it?
That's the maple tree one.
What's the other one?
The cat one. That
Oh
one.
yeah, do that one. That looks really cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Let's have a read. Kathy says, I've only done one other so far. What a great boyfriend she's got. It is. That's right, Tanya. That's what all I'm going to do is just going to put a little bit away when I can, and then eventually I'll be able to get another one. Don't worry, Kathy. You can let us know. Kathy, do you do YouTube? I can't remember. If not, you'll have to tell us on chat. Exactly, Mrs. Coffey. She says it's all the joy of diamond painting without having to frame it or find a place to put it. Exactly. Because sometimes I like them. And I like Mandy Manzano. I got to admit, when I first saw her pictures, I wasn't over keen on a lot of them when I first started. This then one's the J if you want to try the J's. But then I started watching people unbox them, and if you see them on the website, you just sort of scroll through them, don't you? But when you watch people unbox them and you see them as they come, and then you see them doing their whips, and then you see it finished, and the more I was seeing and the more that I was seeing it getting unwrapped, the more I came to appreciate the artwork of it. I mean, I don't like everyone that she's done. I don't think anybody would like 100% of some artists. I mean, some do, I suppose some don't. But I like her later pieces. I'm not really into a lot of the Disney characters and sort of not Disney characters, like Alice and what's the figures? I know what I want to say, but I can't think what I want to say.
Cartoon?
No.
Realistic?
Yeah, the sort of cartoon. I don't like the mermaid one. What's that one? The mermaid one. Type like that. That's. But then I like the one that she's done with the skull face. I like that one. But I like her later stuff, the stuff that she's got out now. This new batch that's come out. I like that one more. But I'm finding my tastes are changing as well from when I first started diamond painting and now doing them and then watching everybody unbox stuff that I didn't like sort of 6 months ago. I'm finding that I'm drawn towards. And I think it is down to the quality of how it looks when it's done. You don't have one, Kathy. That's fine. You can tell us on here. Not everybody wants to. Crystal says, DACs are like potato chips. You just can't have one. Exactly. Let me catch up. Kirsty said, I've heard people say they're so tired of seeing DAC boxing. Well, they don't have to click on them, though, do they? This is what I say. I've heard people criticise Stitcheria for being able to buy DACs. It's a load of twaddle. You know, exactly, Mrs. Coffey. It's new releases. People are going to start buying them. And they dropped some of the prices because it's going to be more affordable. What's the matter? What's she want? To me, you just don't have to watch it. If you don't want to watch DAC unboxing, don't watch them. But as I say, I like to watch them because I know I can't afford them, but I still want to see what they look like. I want to see people's reaction to them. Some people like it, some people don't. That goes for any type of artwork of any type, whether it's diamond painting, whether it's cross stitch, whether it's beading. You know, not everybody's going to like the same material, the same buyers, the same sellers, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And as for what people can afford, yes, I'd love to be able to afford it, but I can't. So, you know, hey ho, I'm really happy. I'd be more, if I was these people and I saw Stitcherita and she bought whatever she's bought, well, I'd say good on her. If she can afford to do it, great. She's getting the opportunity to buy them. Let us see what's out there, and then we can choose maybe one out of that lot and look at them. That's why I look at them and say, yeah, that size is not quite right, or I would have that bit smaller or a bit bigger, or do you know what I mean? For my room, it's not going to look good. It's more, yeah, will it look? No, it won't. You know, you can pick and choose. I just don't get the jealousy. I just don't. Yes, of course, we'd all like to be able to just buy what we want when we want, but that's not the real world, I'm afraid. Jealousy, probably. Well, yeah, I suppose some people do get jealousy. I diamond painting dreamer, but I just don't see the point. If you don't want to see DAC, don't watch it. It's simple as that. You make the choice. It's your choice to click on that video and watch it. Nobody else's. Exactly, Kirsty. They're trying to make room for the new stuff that's coming out of the 8th of May. And I went on to Mandy Manzara's site, and she's got some beautiful paintings that still haven't been turned into Diamond Art Club that I know of, but might be when it comes out in May, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping what I've seen that will become the new art that's coming out. Mrs. Coffey says, I get a lot of mean messages about it as well. Usually it's from people who can't afford them and they feel like I'm throwing it in their face. And I tell them, no, it's what I like. Yeah, but I don't get that. Why are you throwing it in their face, Mrs. Coffey? They've chose to click on your video. That is what you are about. You've never said any different. You show what you like. So if they don't like what you like, why are they clicking on your video? It's simple. Just don't click on it. Of course, Kathy, if you can afford them, you want them, you should have them. Exactly, Pinky Stickers says. Love, what people are so weird. I can't afford DAC either, but I would never think that someone is trying to throw it in my face. Like, what the heck? Exactly. Laura says they're rude people are not happy with themselves and the way their life is going. There's got to be, isn't it? And Mrs. Coffee says apparently the one lady said I should only buy prints that everyone can afford from AliExpress. Why? I mean, I get where everybody was coming from. If you know that you are buying a painting off AliExpress that's been lifted from an artist, then no, you shouldn't buy it. But I know now that the stag painting that I first did, I think it was one of my second paintings or third paintings, like proper paintings I did. I didn't know. I got it off AliExpress, I think, or eBay, or could have been Amazon. But I didn't know that was the JoJo Arts one from Diamond Art Club. But I'd already finished it then. It was being framed, and it was only a few weeks ago that I knew that. But I didn't purposely go out to buy it. And that's all that a lot of people are saying. Don't purposely buy it. Accidents happen. You are going to pick up some things sometimes that have been stolen or whatever. But you don't intentionally do it. That's all people are saying. That's what yeah. I just don't get it. I mean, surely common sense would tell you if you knew that it's stolen art, then you wouldn't buy it. But that's down to each individual. Don't knock somebody for having them beliefs. If that's what they believe and that's their views and that's the type of person they are, which is upstanding in my eyes, then great. But you have to buy things that your conscience is clear. As long as your conscience is clear with what you're buying, then that should be good enough. Exactly, Kathy. You don't always know. I didn't know with that stag deer. I just bought it and I was new to it. I didn't understand. But it's just one of those things. I think everybody probably has at some stage and then find out later. But you just try to be a bit more careful. Mrs. Coffee say there is Marge who buys mostly eBay and a few others who only buy AliExpress. Watch them because I save up to buy DAC. It's just my thing. Exactly. Just because someone chooses to buy from a certain area, it shouldn't affect you can't dictate to somebody else what they buy or where they buy it from and who they buy it and what they buy. You just can't. That's not the real world. Pinky Sticker says, I think almost everyone has bought stolen art, like Disney TV shows, movies, sport team, etc. These are all copyrighted. Exactly. Everybody else has at some time or another. Jill Graff says, Mrs. Coffee, absolutely love your unboxing of DAC, except the DAC asthma part. Yeah, we all get the asthma part. Until you have one of those, you don't realise what the asthma is until you experience it and how bad it could be. Crystal says, I was only able to afford mine because we gave up eating out for a while. And when my oldest moved out, we started saving on some bills. I can't get any more except Jessica Rabbit till now. Exactly. You just got to save. Diamond Painted Dreamer says, exactly, Cal. Kathy Goodman, I bought some business stuff and never thought about copyright until it was mentioned. I didn't do it on purpose. You don't. If you don't know about it and never been told or things, you wouldn't. Mrs. Coffee says, I don't feel like I have to justify myself. I make it very well known. I buy a lot of DAC. No shame. If anything, it shows those who are saving to buy one what they look like and the experiences. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what everybody's saying, Mrs. Coffee. Down to people like you that show us what they look like. And then we can decide and we can save money because You might think, well, oh, I really want that one. And then you or whoever buys it, opens it, and then does it. And then you look at it and think, oh, actually, no, it's not quite what I wanted or what I thought it was. Or yes, it is what I wanted. Yeah, I'm definitely going to save up for that one, which 99% of the time is probably the answer is yes, you want to save up for them. But it's an enjoyment, isn't it? That's what diamond painting's all about. It's enjoying. It's supposed to be lovely and calming and watching and doing the U's and the R's, and that's what it's all about. I mean, why have people got to be bitchy about it? And there's been a lot of it lately, and it is to the more well-known channels that are copying it. But I just want to shake these people. But do you think people take enjoyment out of doing it though? They go around these channels and on purpose just stir up the trouble. They can't help themselves. They've got to stir. Yeah, exactly. So they've got nothing else to occupy their minds. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? Because it seems a lot of people are being attacked at the same time about the same sort of things. So are they trolling round to people and doing it? Diamond Painter Dreamer says, I'm not rich, but I buy from DAC mostly in clearance sections. Exactly. You find a way, don't you? Crystal says she's not allowed to watch your unboxings, Mrs. Coffee, because she ends up buying them and buying another one. Exactly, Pinky Sticker. She said, I don't understand people who complain about other people's videos. Like there are literally millions of videos on YouTube to watch instead. There is. Exactly. That's my saying exactly. You choose to press that play button. Laura, people who make nasty comments are hypocrites as they are unable to buy. They would show them. They would, exactly. Jill Grass says, I may not only be able to buy 1 or 2 a month from DAC because I'm on disability, but it's totally worth it. It is worth it. They are good quality. There's no denying it. Yes, Kathy, I think that is very true. Sometimes they do. They do. Rebecca says, I have no income at all. I'm trying for disability, but just because I have no money, I still love watching the DAC unboxing. Not jealous one, but you don't have to be, do you, Rebecca? You just enjoy everybody else's happiness. Be happy for them. Crystal, I think you're right. Some people aren't happy unless they're hurting someone else. They seem to take pleasure in it. Exactly, Diamond Painting. People trust Mrs. Coffee Reviews because she says it as it is. I wouldn't be surprised, Mrs. Coffee. I could quite believe that of you. You've got heart of gold. I'm glad you said that, Mrs. Coffee. She said people can hate and watch me all day. I don't care. It won't stop me. And all you've got to think, if they're watching and commenting, that's going to help your channel. So let them carry on and just, I'm afraid, Mrs. Coffee, we're going to be stalking you for a while. Can't get rid of us that easy. We're going to be there. Play. And you do want people that are going to tell the truth when they do a video. It's no good having somebody that's saying, oh yeah. You're on the pros and cons of everything. And that's how you come to trust the YouTuber, that they do tell you as it is. Exactly. The hate watchers will increase your watch time, so let them carry on. Yeah, Cora says, I know I can't handle window shopping, so I stay away from stores when I am broke. If you can't handle watching the joy, don't watch. I'm happy for others. Mrs. Coffee said, I even told DAC I don't like friends from the seas. Those faces are a nightmare fuel. Exactly. you know, you're honest, and that's what you want. Hi, Lizzie, welcome. Oh, hiya, Karina. How are you doing? Happy Mother's Day to you. Exactly, Cindy. This isn't supposed to be about judgment. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but they don't need to comment on someone else's choice just because they can't or don't want to do the same thing. Exactly. You know, at the end of the day, it's your choice. You choose to make the comments. You choose to say those things. You choose to watch it. Exactly, Jill. Exactly. And it's such a shame. It's such a shame. Because there's no need for it. No, Millie's got, what's it, Jerry, Ben and Jerry's, is it?
It's not melting.
It's not melting, Ben and
Ben
Jerry.
and Jerry's cookie dough.
She's got Ben and Jerry's cookie dough out. I don't like the stuff. Ugh, no, too sickly for me. Are you having strawberries with it as well? And she's having strawberries. Oh, Mrs. Coffee said she gave away Jessica Rabbit. That's a lovely thing to do. Yes, it is, Cindy. It's ridiculous, childish. As Laura says, most important as individuals, we all choose how to react to things. Exactly. Of course they're jealous. Okay, Crystal, you work and lurk. Well, that proves what type of person, isn't it, you are? Which we all knew anyway. Well, look at all them teas I missed from before. How come I didn't see any of them? There's like 10 of them there grouped together. You made a cup of tea before because you were noisy. And everybody said, what's that noise? No, they didn't. Only joking. Oh, thanks, Kirsty. It's not Happy Mother's Day here, though, unfortunately. But I was spoiled. I did get Chinese for tea. And I did get taken out for a run in the car. What do you mean, no pleasing some people? Do you hear him?
They said easily pleased.
Oh. I thought you were saying I wasn't easily pleased. I was going to say. I'm married to you.
Did you not hear? I knew you were going to say.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, people. Maybe my husband. Oh.
That looks nice.
Simon Painter says she shops eBay, AliExpress, and DAC. Yeah, you just go where you want to. Oh, this is what Millie's come to show me what she's got. Look, how cruel is that? Mind you, I only like the strawberries. I don't like the ice cream. Mrs. Coffee says she loves spreading the love of the craft. Exactly. And that's what I mean. It's so nice that you do that. There's not many people that do that. If you wonder what the shake was, that was Millie Elbow hitting the table. Quite, Jill. I think Maggie would have something to say if Mrs. Coffee gave away snow cream, because I presume that would be going up in her room. You are doing that for Maggie because you know she will take it off your hands. Once you do it, she said, I'll have that in my room, thanks, Mum. And she'll want it in her room. And she'll twist you around her little finger. She'll just put her head to the side, give you them eyes, and that'll be it. You'll just melt and go, of course, Maggie, I'll do it for you. Yeah, Maggie will want it done yesterday. She'll say, come on, Mum, I need it in my room. Mrs. Cobb suggests to Jill, I've already asked 5 times for it today. What? Yeah, what? Have a look. Yeah. Yes, if you want to tell them. Come on then. Jessie wants to show you all something that she's got. Can I show them then?
Yeah.
Don't let it spill. It's the top when it comes off. Is it going to go?
I'm not taking it.
Oh, okay. That's it. That's Jessie's new acquired drink thing, isn't it?
And guess what? It came. I put in ice in the morning. I had it until 6 o'clock.
It did, didn't you? You put ice in it in the flask, didn't you?
And it kept it all day.
And the ice, you could still hear it chinking around in your flask, couldn't you, in the evening? It was lovely, wasn't it? You were dead made up with it. You said that the other day, though, didn't you, Mrs. Coffey, that you did about the glue? Yeah, I thought you did. I thought you'd said about that. As I say, I'm excited to start mine once I finish this. You'll probably hear me prattling on about it then for ever. Next week, that's all I'll be talking about. How good my DAC canvas is and my drills. You'll be going, oh, Caroline, shut up, we know. And I'll be saying, yeah, but you've not heard me talk about it, so you'll have to sit there and listen. So I'll bore you with my natter next week on my diamond art. Isn't it, Mel? I'm determined to finish this tonight. Well, maybe tonight or tomorrow, so I can get started. Oh, come on, Phantom Drill, get on there. I do. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. What am I missing? Mrs. Coffey, you can't. Well, you can do that because that's something I would do actually. She says she's going to hang it in a room without the drills on it until I'm ready to work on it. Yeah, that's something I probably do. So I can't say don't do that because I probably do. Knowing Maggie, she'd be quite happy with that as well. Quite content. Mind you, it's such a nice canvas before you even put the diamonds on it. Oh, I've got a pop up there. Go away, pop up. Go away, go away, go away. Was it on the glue? Was it on just certain canvases, Mrs. Coffey, that they had the problem with? Or was it right across? You like my little song then, Laura? What am I on? Dead. Not Panda's napping. Are you having a little sleep, fella? A little nap? Aren't you on the job? Oh, it's after 9 already. We've been nattering for an hour and a half, guys. Can't believe that. But yeah, but I like the fact that they're experimenting and willing to try new things and test things out to see what works and what doesn't work. That says something about them, that they're willing to move forward. They're not stuck in their ways, you know, which is a good thing. You know, and I like the fact that they hold their hands up and say, well, actually, that's all right. Will you make me a fresh juice? Please. Well, will you make me a fresh juice? Am I nice mug? That's what you want from a company, though, isn't it? That they are willing to go out and put the money there to try different things. And as you say, they hold their hands up and say, no, that didn't work, right, we're not using that method or doing that or whatever. Yeah, because there's the DAC is always trying to improve that, what makes a good company exactly. You know. Oops. Oopsie toopsie. Thank you very much. Do you like my mug? Very nice mug, isn't it? It holds just right in the hand, doesn't it? My husband bought me a mug, for people who don't know, pottery mug. And he likes it now. But tough, it's mine. Jill says she loves the clear covers now. I know there won't be creases, ripples or bubbles. I gotta admit, Jill, I love the clear covers for the simple reason is when you don't though, Millie, do you? Millie prefers the white covers. But I always manage to put, if there wasn't creases and rivers, I seem to put them in myself. So what I do is when I get the covers, the clear ones, I take them off and then put my parchment paper on there, baking paper on there, swap it over for baking paper. And the same with the white covers. Well, this one actually, to tell a lie, I have used the white covers on this one now because it was in 3 pieces, so it was not too big a piece for me to peel back. But when it's the whole cap that wide, 30 centimeters wide, I cause havoc on my canvas. I did on my Green Man one. You don't like the clear canvases, diamond painting? I say I don't. Oh, I don't know.
I like it when they're in strips.
Yeah, you like it in that. The one you've got now is in nice, manageable strips, isn't it? The treehouse Millie's doing, and that's in sort of. How wide did you say it is? About 4-inch strips, is it? 4 inches wide? Yeah, about 4.5 inches wide. And that seems to be a nice width to work with. It is personal preference. Yeah, I think, Jill, I think everybody does them different, don't they? When I had the green man, I did cover that whole lot in parchment paper because it was draped over my easel. And it was just easier for me to work that way than with the clear cover. But on the stag one I used the clear cover the whole way through, I think, on that one. And I used clothes pegs to clip the clear plastic back on it all the time as I was doing it. Yeah, I did try and cut it myself, Pinky Stickers, but I made a right hash because I don't do straight lines very well. So right, is the white papered one, that's the double-sided, and the poured glue is the one with the clear plastic on the top. Is that right? I don't mean to be thick, but I got to ask. Right, because I do get confused. Mind you, it doesn't take a lot to confuse me, does it now? She wasn't sure whether she should answer then. Now, is there any more Zs there? No, it's all right. There's one. I'll always miss one. There's a couple of Fs that I missed when I was doing the Fs, but hey ho. Yeah, that's right. Cathy said that's right, Mrs. Yeah, hey, I've got it. I've got it sassed. Takes me a while to get it sassed, but then it's there now. It's up in the old noggin. I tell you what. Oh, does it develop bubbles, is it? I think you're very brave doing that optical illusion one. I can remember on Facebook Grant showing it me. Do you remember that one with the purples and the gold, and it's like a ball and it looks like it's going in like that? Mrs. Coffey's got a diamond painting of that on it.
Oh.
I know that's going to be, that is going to be, yeah, that could drive you a bit scatty. Has it got lots of bubbles? Oh, that's a bummer, because that's that's an interesting one to do in that one is. Because Grant says, will it drive you scatty doing it? Because it does look like it's moving.
If you do it in strips.
Yeah. Michelle says, when I first started, I thought I was a pro when I got my first opaque paper. Now I look for clear plastic. I know. Becca says, I think that's what I like about watching people unbox Star Raw. It comes with a clear plastic cover, but she includes the pieces of parchment paper for the ones that don't like the clear. Yeah, that is a nice thing to do. Oh, have you tipped them? Lily's just tipped the tray of drills over a picture. Oh, can't believe you've got bubbles in it. That is a pain in the backside. I've not been on Star Wars site yet. I keep saying I'm going to have a look, and then I forget. Because I have got a mind like a sieve. I don't retain information very well, to be honest. I might look there tonight when I go off, if I remember, and have a look. Is that a site? Well, I'm going to sound thick now because I do know I know the answer, but I can't remember, so I'm going to ask it. Is Star or a site on its own, like Diamond Art Club and stuff like that, or is it on Amazon or something like that? Or is it starwar.com? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I was on Amazon, Mrs. Coffee. Thank you. Can you remember that, Mel? Star or STAROAR on Amazon. Lily's going to put it in her phone. Michelle says I prefer square drills. Not many I like there, but got a couple. Amazon.
STAROR.
OAR. I got to admit that I do like squares, but I like circles or rounds as well. So I mean, first two squares I did were absolute pants, but I muggled through. Oh shoot! I just put the bad one back in that bag instead of the bad bag. What are you doing? You look like a little squirrel then. Where's Pups? And she's not speaking, is she? She's in the mood with her mama. Do star or are they all rounds, or do they do rounds and squares? Am I on a G? Yeah, I'm on a G. Oh man, I put it in the wrong place. Where's my tweezers?
Don't forget where you took it.
I can because it's halfway on half and half on one and half on the other.
I just push it when I do that.
I can't push it because I don't know where there's another. Oh, there it is there. Didn't know where the next letter was. Oh, do they do round, square and round crystal? I've never ever done a crystal one, and I've never done a special one, you know, with all the, never done them. Millie loves the fourth placer, Jill. That's your favourite, isn't it, Mel, the four placer?
One I really use.
Yeah.
Apart from that, the
Single one.
Singles and the 4.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really like that 6.
No. Yeah, she's into the 4 and the single. She uses them. Ooh, crystals. I've never done them. I've got an owl with some special gems on, haven't they? I think. But I've not done that. I think that was from New Frog or something. But that's in my box somewhere down there in the corner. Because I always find something else that I want to do before that one. But I should do it because then I can say I've done one of them. But maybe I should do that as an in-between when I'm doing the maple tree, maybe. Do it as well. I don't know. What was that? I'm just going to have a slurp of me hot juice. Sorry, folks. Why are you blowing? What have you put on it?
Yeah, one's not cool to keep it.
On that shelf should be cool.
Oh, it's right above
Oh, it's quite good. No, put it on this shelf. You know where the telly is?
Yeah.
Over there, because that's quite cool over there, isn't it? Hi, Kelly. How are you? Happy Mother's Day. Yeah.
I'm not wash my hair.
Yes, if you put some of that stuff on before you go to bed.
Put it on.
That's dry shampoo.
I could just put my hair like put dry shampoo.
No, have it tomorrow if you want to. Have you wrote in your thing today? It was very good. I don't even know if I've got a 4 placer. Have I got a 4 placer?
No. Oh no, yours are 3. That's okay.
Have a look at that pencil case there now. See if there's any balls in there.
Places are the best things ever.
You know what? I don't know. I know you've got one.
Yeah.
Have I got one?
Yeah, it's loaded with it, like non-snippy glue dye.
That's probably one of the ones you've had. Was that the one you had before that one that didn't work properly?
No, I would have fixed it. I fixed that one.
I'll try that one out and see if it's any good.
Now your tweezers
In there. We can, Kelly. This is what I'm saying. This is why my hubby treated me to a Chinese tonight. Because it's Mother's Day in America, so you've got to be nice to all mothers, even though we've already had ours. Wasn't it, darling? That's where you say yes. Wife of mine. I'm just answering my daughter's text. She's only upstairs, but they text me. Would you believe it?
Better than yelling.
Oh, what's a sizzler? Diamond Painted Dreamer. I don't know what a sizzler is.
Sounds like a crisp.
Yeah, is it like a steak place? Is a sizzler like you get steaks and burgers or steaks? I don't know. I'm just guessing. It's probably nothing like it. Oh, it is. I've got it right. Yeah, hey, whoop whoop. Does it work?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 4-plater. I didn't even know it. Hey, look, folks, I got a 4-plater. Not that I've got anything that I can use it on at the moment, but hey ho.
I use the 4-plater with 2 screws and balls.
Do you? Oh, can you hear that? Millie's such a clever.
Oh no, but it's just.
She said I used the 4-platers with 2 3s 4s.
That's fine.
No, I'm only teasing you. I'm only teasing you. Only teasing. Oh, girl, I'm only teasing. So has anybody watched any good films? Do anybody watch telly? Full stop. We were talking about this because we don't watch much, do we, Grant? Really?
You watch it, Friday? What is
We've got a couple of programs that we watch together. And that's it.
Two channels.
Yeah, do you watch what?
History Channel, History Channel 2.
History Channel and Discovery, is it?
Ancient aliens and
Which is on History Channel.
Ancient Aliens, yeah, you like that.
that's it.
But yeah, so does anybody else watch telly? Ooh, nice. I like places at the salad bar. Pinky Sticker says, I haven't had a TV for 9 years, but I do watch a few shows online. Mrs. Croce says, I watch YouTube or crime shows. I like crime shows. I like crime shows a lot. Oh, what's Hula? Not heard of that.
So TV watching website, I think. Could be completely wrong.
Kathy says she watches British TV shows online. See, I don't really watch any of the soaps. Don't watch Coronation Street, Emmerdale, EastEnders, none of them. Kirsty says, Catherine says, I watch YouTube and sometimes Hula every once in a while. What's Hula then? What type of channel is Hula? Hey? No, it's like is it like Netflix or something like that? H is for Horace. Hello, H.
H is for what?
Horace.
Who's Horace?
H.
What's Horace?
H.
I'm confused.
Oh, it is like Netflix.
Do you know what everyone should watch?
What?
River Hunters.
Oh, Millie's into River Hunters at the moment.
I call it my old person show.
What do you mean it's an old person show?
Because it's on the History Channel. So I feel like I'm old.
Oh, because it's on History Channel. It's got to be an old person zone.
No, I just.
I know we're old, but we're not old.
Excuse me, I find it first.
Yeah, Millie did find it. It is quite interesting actually. It's where they have metal detectors and they go into historical places. And they go in the rivers with the metal detectors and to see what they can find. And they found all sorts, and they guns and from different periods. Roman coins,
You
part
like
of a Roman bakery. It's quite interesting. It was quite interesting. So she got me to watch a bit of it. So I haven't watched them all, but Billy has. Oh, Neighbours. I used to watch that years and years and years ago. Mrs. Mango. Is it Mrs. Mango? It's Joe and Mrs. Mango. Oh, it used to make me laugh and laugh and laugh. But I just found a lot of these soaps now, they used to have a lot of humour in them, but now they're so dark and serious and so miserable. I get so depressed watching it all, so I can't be bothered. Enough depression in the world without watching some of these thinking soaps. I do like the NCIS programmes. I do like watching them. I don't watch them very often. I'm few series behind now, because I haven't watched them for a long time. But I do enjoy them because I like the humour in them.
Your Lucifer show's on Netflix now, man.
Is it? But I do like series that have got a bit of humour in them as well. And I do, to say, I like the NCIS. Oh, it stinks.
Yeah, I put it in for a bit now.
Whew.
I'm never put the sauce.
I don't matter. Don't matter. You're a whippersnapper, as we call him, Kirsty, you are. You're only a little whippersnapper. Oh, and Miss Mango died. She's not in it. Oh. Pinky Stickers is 28 as well as in August, Kirsty. Oh, I'd love to be 28 again. Well, no, because I wouldn't know what I know now.
You'd like to be 28 with all the knowledge you still have.
Yeah, 28 with all the knowledge that I have. I love NCIS. I love Gibbs. This is a round one. This is a round one, this one. I did the one before this was a square. So I thought I'd do a round one on this one. Because it's, you know, it's you just go plonk, 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 plonk with these. Well, that's the idea, but you are a young pup, Kirsty. You are. You're a little pups. You are. I'm 50. What am I this year? 51? No, 52 this year, aren't I? What are you?
You're 53 this year.
Am I 53 this year?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
What year were you born?
Am I 52 already?
Mum, what year were you born?
67. I'm 52 this year.
Yes, you are. That's right.
He's putting up a year on me. It matters when you get to this age. Don't make me older than. So that means you're 54 this year then.
What year was I born?
65. So who's the youngest in here then? We've got Kirsty and Pinky Stickers at 28. Anybody younger than 28? Well, apart from Millie over there. Jill, hopefully your Huracan Square one is either before drill, you know, problem with the drills, or it's after, hopefully. So hopefully you'll be either side of the problem, so you'll be okay. But I'll keep your fingers crossed. Oh, Laura's 56. Hi, Becky. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Must be early for you. Your mum's 63. And Mrs. Coffey says she's done the same to Pinky Stickers because how often does that come up? She's even been known to call her dad to ask him what age he is. Oh, is it 4:57 p.m. then?
In the morning?
No, evening. See, I get confused because it's all different parts, isn't it, of the world. Nothing wrong with being a Toys R Us kid, Laura. Well, hopefully, Jill, if you only got it a couple of weeks ago, then Jill again wouldn't have got it. Hopefully it's gone past that. Because I've heard quite a few that have had the hurricanes and they've been fine. So it seems to be the older stock. Yeah, Sunday with you. Yeah, because somebody come in, it was, what time did they say it was? 7:02 a.m. when they come in at 8. Yeah, I want to ask every moment for a customer. I'd like one done of the dog. And my little pups. Well, she isn't a pup, she's 4, but she'll always be a pup in my eyes. Does she come in? Hello. Hello, sweetie. They're still not speaking to me after what I've done today. No, as I say. My body's old, but my mind, well, I think they'll say my mind isn't, but sometimes my mind is, so. Can you remember, like, when you were in your 20s, you used to think, well, I can remember being 18 and saying to a friend, God, 30 is really old, and now I think 30 is really young. Time just goes so quickly, though, doesn't it? I can't believe, like, we're in, what are we in, May? I know. May already. Like, flipping heck. Where has the time gone? Come on, pick it up. Come on. There you go. I'm just going to say I haven't got any more H's, and then I've just noticed a circle of them there. My pups is in a mood with me. She is. Ah, how you kill him? He's a good boy. Yeah. He's gorgeous. Oh, what's my Lily? Lily's looking at me and say, "You talking to another doggy?" Yes, I am. I'm talking to another doggy.
Mum's been a treat.
Yes, I had the cheek today of giving my doggy a bath because she's been in the river, and then I dried her with a hairdryer, which just absolutely disgusted her. And then to top it off, I brushed her. So she isn't speaking to me. So she's around everybody else bar me, but she's lovely and fluffy and soft and cutchy now, aren't you?
Yeah.
But you'll come round when it comes to bedtime, won't you? You'll want your mama then. Yeah, she will ignore me. Pinky sticks. I got a canvas from Hurricane yesterday and it wasn't thinner than usual. My oldest grandson turned 13 this year, and my son, his dad was just 13 yesterday.
What?
That doesn't make sense, Kathy.
You mean 30?
You mean 30?
Not 13.
Because otherwise that sounds like your son's given birth when he was
a baby.
Yeah, before he was born. My oldest grandson turned 13 this year. And my son,
the grandson's dad.
Oh, right, with you. She said she thinks she means that he feels like that yesterday. With you, yeah. Sorry, Kathy, bit slow on the uptake there. Mind you, it doesn't take a lot for me to be blinking slow.
You're not having it.
Kirsty says she'll get over it, but she does smell a lot better than River, Kirsty. You're right there. She does smell a lot better. She was a bit pongy before she went in the river because she hasn't been what has it been since she had a haircut? Like 3 weeks? Yeah, I know. So she smells lovely now. Absolutely lovely. And she's just like a big huge teddy bear. And yeah. You like it? No, she's not having nothing to do with me. Nothing to see, even Killam looked round when I said pups. No, Not speaking to me. She says, I'm in a mood with you, mother. That's it. Don't even look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't say anything. Whoop. Phantom drill. Phantom drill. Well, our dog, Lily, hides. She's got two places that she hides that she knows that we can't get her. One is under one of the chairs in the front room. She can squeeze under that and we can't get her without moving all the furniture. And one is under our bed upstairs. So I was cunning and I shut the door upstairs to our bedroom and we put something under the chair so she couldn't get under the chair. So there's only one place in the house that I have told everybody under no circumstances are they to touch her when she goes there. You leave her, you do not bring her or anything, and that's her cage. Door is always open on it, but that is her one place. So if she wants peace and quiet and she doesn't want anybody to touch her, she can go in there and nobody's allowed to touch her, and she knows that. So where did she go? In the cage. So I couldn't get her out because I've always made this rule that you don't get her out of there. That's her little domain. So what did we do? We had to use bribery, didn't we? With some ham. Maybe had to get the ham, and you were like the pipe. Maybe it was a Pied Piper with a ham, and you were the little rat following behind, weren't you? And you got in the bathroom, and you thought, "Oh well, bells, I've fallen for it again." You had to have a bath, didn't you, Babs? Hi, Nan. How are you? Are you well? I just thought I haven't had no Tracy tonight or no Annie. Neither of my mods have come in. Oh well. Never mind, he must be busy or poorly, bless him. But I don't think we've had no trolls, so that's okay.
I just finished the whole section.
Did you? Well done.
Not that much, actually that much.
So good job we've not had any trolls in tonight, then, isn't it? Nan says, how are you, Millie?
Good.
Nan says, Jessie says, what about me? Nan didn't realise you were down here, probably. If you're looking for the chicken things, they've gone.
No, there's
Pop
one in
pups.
there.
Oh, is there?
What?
Okay, pop pups, that's it. Bribery works every time, Kirsty, with ham with Lily.
Way.
She'd sell me for that ham, wouldn't you? You'd sell your own mum, wouldn't you? When you put pups with a bit of ham. Bit of ham or a sausage, isn't it? And you're anybody's. Mind you, she would go with anybody anyway.
No, wow.
Nan says hi, Jessie. She didn't know you were in there. She said it's all right. Wouldn't you? When you little, they'd just say, come here, doggy, and you'd be there wagging your tail, licking them all over. They'd say, jump in my car, and you'd jump in their car, wouldn't you, and you'd be gone. They have to watch you like a hawk, don't they? No, she's still not speaking. She said, I don't care what you said, I'm not speaking to you, I don't have nothing to do with you. Oh, look, Teddy Bear went for a walk there. Can you see him? There he is. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he goes. Hello, Papa Rooney. Hey? I want a tick, and a tick is number 33. You what?
My knees like
Is that some exercising? Kirsty's cracking. Kirsty says hi, Jessie.
hello.
I think it's from doing exercises, isn't it? All this exercising. Jessie's into exercising big time at the moment, isn't you, Jess? When you walk up the stairs. And when you stand up. Oh dear, but you're still going to go to school tomorrow. So, why is it PE day tomorrow? Oh well.
Cheating, won't they? Alright, how about I make you do it 3 times a week, and you probably won't even be able to walk, will you?
No, probably not.
Exactly. So why are they making me do all this stuff? Whoa.
Why 2 trays? Well, I'm a little bit accident prone with my white tray, and sometimes I press it and it pings, and I press down, and when I release it, it pinged and all the drills would go flying. Well, if it pings now, the drills fling into the blue tray. That's so I haven't got to go picking them up everywhere. And I can pick up the blue tray easier, so if I want to move it around, I can pick it up easier. But if I'm trying to pick that up, I tend to drop it. So if I use the blue tray, it's just so easy for me to without it all spilling out the spout. What?
Where's the ibuprofen capsule?
I haven't got any.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to get some tomorrow. I've got to go to Bargain Buys and get some tomorrow. Well, that's why I thought I need all the help I can sometimes, Kathy, because I am a bit klutzy.
Which ones should I take from?
Just the paracetamol. It's got paracetamol written on it.
Is that the one?
There's only one.
So yeah, anything that helps me from spilling them everywhere.
Mum,
Yes.
we already have one left and then we have 2.
No, you don't. You can have one, and then see how you go. And I can always give you a half one later.
The broken heart. Pickle. Do you like pickles?
Oh, I like pickles. Jessie wants to know: does everybody like pickles? Gherkins for
That's
just
in
little
fact-
pickle.
That I need to know.
Yeah, she says she needs to know who likes pickles. Gherkins, yes. Millie calls them gherkins. Jessie calls them pickles.
I call everything pickles. And everyone.
She calls everybody what?
Well, she says everything's a giraffe or something.
Who does?
No, it isn't giraffe shoes. What was it?
Squirrel?
Squirrel, is it?
Octopus. Squid. What was you saying earlier?
I don't know. 'Cause I haven't
The
seen
shrimp.
it.
No.
No.
Parsnip.
No.
Olive.
No.
Well, it wasn't parsnip.
No.
It was.
We were saying it earlier. Going upstairs.
Nan says she loves the dill pickle. Kathy says she likes the pickles. Laura loves the pickles. Kelly loves pickles.
Pickle squad!
Oh, Mrs. Coffee loves pickles. She says you're the pickle squad.
I said about the shrimp and the olive and the parsnip.
No, I haven't got a large one. I have got. I have. Well, I say I haven't. Yes, I suppose I have. I've got that one, which has got the
Little shrimp.
doodah there. But I tried that, and they sort of went everywhere. So these two seem to be my go-to at the moment. Well, Pinky Stickers, you've done well to last this long, lovely. You take care and look after yourself, sweetheart. Dark Kirsty loves pickles. And Beck's Creation hot pickles. Do you mean like chili pickles, Becky? Because I bought chili pickles by accident, didn't I? Gherkins.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh and Grant would like them. Yeah, spicy. I bought them by accident. That was it last week.
Yeah.
The boys like them, but us girls don't like them spicy, so I had to buy some more.
I need my pickles in stock.
Yeah, Jessie likes pickles in stock. Everybody's wishing you well, Pinky Stickers. You take care, sweetheart, and we'll hopefully see you next week. If I haven't bored you too much. Yeah.
Look at someone, like if you see them on like the street or something, and you say they look like they look like a shrimp because they're like eyes. They don't have any white thing. They just look like the black bean.
No. You'll think going to bed in a minute, Jess.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too, babe.
See ya.
See ya. Jess saying good night to you all. Put the light on then. Did that help? All right.
Bye.
Bye. Push the door too now. She has now gone up the stairs.
And she is quite.
And she is a bit hyper tonight. If you don't know on there, Jessie has Tourette's, so sometimes she gets a bit OTT, doesn't she, female? But she's not too bad tonight. Not too bad, just a bit hyper. And tell her, Jessie, everybody said good night. Ooh, what are you having for dinner? What are you having for dinner, Mrs. Coffey? Oh, Kathy, has your son got Tourette's? What age did he get diagnosed at? I had to do a diary from Jessie from about 3, and she got diagnosed when she was 10. So they put it down to all different things to start with. But she hasn't got the swearing or anything like that, that one. She does shout out things, but lucky enough it's not swear words. Honey barbecue baked chicken, pasta and rice pilaf. Oh, that sounds nice. Is it all in? Wouldn't be all in one pan, that one, would it? Yeah, Jessie's is ticks. Hers, she went to a really bad time when she was between 10 and 11. Her legs and her arms and everything and head were going. She'd have terrible, yeah, she had terrible pains in her neck and things and her joints. And she has a lot of with her eyes as well. She has terrible problems with eye jerks. But yeah, and she gets which annoys me because the teachers used to tell her off. They don't now because if I find out, I've told her I'll be down there like a ton of bricks. For something she can't help. But yeah, but she's very aggressive at times with it. She has got the aggression side of it as well, which is unfortunate, but hey ho. She is lovely as well, so she's got heart of gold. Chicken and pasta marinate in one pan and a rice pillow is in another. I was going to say then, but that sounds so nice. Oh, that's good to know, Kathy. That's good to know. Yeah. She said her son's 31 now and it's calmed down a lot. I don't know if your son does the same, but Jess can well, she doesn't control it. She's like, yeah, it's that they can, they suppress it for, like, she'll suppress it for a long time in school, and then she's got a timeout card that she can use. So if she can't suppress the tics for long, she doesn't got to say anything. She just holds this card up, and she can go to a safe place, and then she can tick or whatever she needs to do, or shout, or be abusive, or whatever she needs in a safe place, then go back. But usually she can manage to do it most of the time till she comes home, and then I usually cop a load of verbal abuse for about about 10-15 minutes in it, and then she's all right then, because she's had to suppress it for so long. Oh. Yeah, the anger bit of it's hard to manage sometimes. You're going to eat candy, Mrs. Coffey? Candy? Wait, what candy have you got? Have you got them penguins yet? Because if you don't want them penguins, you can just send them back to me, because I like penguins. And I know you're not really going to like that because it's really chocolatey, and it'd be probably too chocolatey for you, Mrs. Coffey. So I think you should send them back. I like penguins. Okay, Becky, have a good time washing your dishes. Kathy, I had to fight for it. I had to go into the school and fight for it to have a safe place. Hi, Michelle. Welcome back. See you, Bex. You take care. Give them pups a good old stroke from me. Bit of a cuddle. And the putty cats.
Where are our putty cats?
Hey,
Where are cats?
I don't know where our cats are. Probably in bed. They don't go far apart from bed, the lazy buggers.
Bed or sunbathing at the end of the day.
Yeah. Or eating. Oh, you have to. Oh, Mrs. Coffee. That's disappointed me now. And now I'm upset because I haven't got any penguins left. But they are nice, aren't they? They are really nice. I'm not a big milk chocolate person, but I do like a penguin.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a shame, Kathy, they did that. My schools have come on a lot now, and I think parents fight a lot more for them. Annie, I was getting worried where you were. I just said to everybody, I hope she's all right and she's not poorly. Well, if not, you'll have to put in a request for us to send you some over, some little packages. What do they used to call them years ago? Care packages. So we can send you a little care package full of penguins. Because they are scrummy. Scrummy Chucky Bar.
The chocolate bar penguin.
Yeah.
What, you meant that chocolate penguin?
No! Not an actual chocolate penguin now. The penguin bars that we...
I like the sweets.
Grampy, yeah. Did you read the jokes on them, Mrs. Coffee? They're as bad as Christmas crackers, aren't they?
Well, that's fun, though.
But they are funny. You can't help but laugh at them because it's just so stupid.
You said bad but good.
Yeah, they are bad. They're that bad that you're good. Oh, Kathy. Well, at least he's better now. I know. It's they try and use this thing of saying, "Oh, it's funding, it's funding, it's funding." I mean, she's a bright little button. She is bright. But when she gets into a thing, she gets frightened because she knows she can't control it. So when I went to put her in, when she got officially diagnosed, I took the letter in, and they have got an ALN unit there for the autistic kids.
No, that's not what Ellen's for. Ellen's for like.
No, not ALN. What's it called?
ASD.
ASD unit. That's the one I was thinking of. They've got, but they haven't really got anywhere for unless they've got severe learning difficulties. Well, she hasn't got severe learning difficulties. She's quite bright in most things, but she just needed somewhere to go. And I said to him, because my biggest fear was because I don't live far from the school. It's literally up off our estate, and it's across the school field, and you're there. And my biggest fear is that she would run from there and come home. And if something happened between there and home, I'd never forgive myself, and I would definitely not forgive them. So I wanted her to be able to go, that she gets uncomfortable. And I've done it now with my other daughter, Millie, haven't I? Mm-hmm. That she's got some, because she suffers from anxiety, that they got somewhere. And I said, it's no excuse. I said, there's got to be somewhere that these kids can go, not just mine, but any child that's got any difficulty or is getting upset or is being bullied and can't cope with it. They need somewhere to go. And they agreed. And they've got, it's called pastoral support, isn't it?
There's a building for pupil support, but mainly because they've just kind of got behaviour problems.
Yeah,
and I just go to my head of year.
But she can go there. They can now go to the ASD unit if they need to, even though they're not under that thing, and then go to their form tutor as well, which is good. So I don't care where it is, but there's got to be somewhere. I mean, when my son was there, he suffered from severe dyslexia and DCD, dyspraxia tendencies. And he did run away from primary school a few times, and we're about 2 miles away from the primary school, and they didn't notice. And he had run away from the high school quite a few times and come home. So I had to. He didn't feel safe in the school, but there was a tree, and it was the ASD teacher that ran it. Suggested it. He said if he doesn't feel safe coming into a building, he said, what about a tree? And I just looked at him, and Joshua just clicked and said yes. So they nominated a tree that he could go and sit in, because that was a place that he wanted to go to. But I think a lot of kids get scared in school, and they would love something like that. So I think they apply it to a lot now. I know, Kirsty, penguins, yum, yum, yum. Mrs. Crosby and Maggie, one of her teachers is retired, knows what she's after, and she has a seizure and carry her to the council office, and they have a big bang bag chair. Well, that's good, isn't it? That gives you a bit of reassurance as a mum, though, doesn't it? Because you want to protect your kids. And if you're not there to protect them, it's awful. You know? I mean, I took Joshua out of school for a year and home tutored him. I took him out of primary school because they were just couldn't cope with him. He was the type of kid, if somebody tried to bully him, which he did get heavily bullied in school because of his dyslexia and dyspraxia, he used to hit out. He'd give him a smack like. But there was a couple of kids that would wind him up knowing that he would kick off. And I tried to tell the head teacher this, and the head teacher wouldn't have any of it, even though there was witnesses to it, because, you know, it's who you know, and the parents were so-called okay parents, and obviously we weren't. So I told him he could stick his school where the sun don't shine, and I would teach him at home. I said, because he isn't coming, because he could hardly read or write. It was only from what I was doing at home with him, when I could get him to do it in the evenings. And at 9 years, just about 9.5 he was, even though he had dyslexia, he was really struggling. So I said, stuff your school up your arse. He said, are you taking the girls out? I said, no, because they don't need to. They're doing all right. I said, they're quite bright. And they didn't want to be home tutored at that time. So I did my son, and I learned him to read and I learned him to write really good. And I got him up to a good enough standard to go back to high school. And he's just done his exams, and he's now studying for his A-levels. I mean, he's not top of the class, but he's done okay for himself. He got a C in English,
A star in RE,
A star in RE, and a B in something else, and mostly C's and a D. The only thing he didn't pass was his maths, because he's got maths dyslexia severely. They've said he probably never ever pass maths, but he keeps trying. He's still trying now with his, though he's in his A-levels, he's studying maths outside school, and he's got them, I think, next week or the week after. So yeah, so I was dead proud that I tutored him for a year. But yeah, it is hard because you do worry. It's hard to know what to do for the best for them. Do you keep them at home? Do you send them? Do you fight? Do you not fight? Do you let school deal with it? It's a worry all the time. And I think some of the problems with my kids is down to me, because I'm an older mum. I didn't have my first till I was 34, and then I had Millie at 37, and I had Jessie when I was 40. But don't know that. You know, it could be just in the genes or whatever. But Millie's the brightest, don't you?
I know.
She says, I know. Kathy says, nowadays there's so much more support and understanding for the kids. It's great. There is a lot more understanding. Mrs. Coffee, so that's awesome. These programs are crucial for kids with these issues. They cannot help it as their parents. We need the peace of their mind that they'll be okay. Exactly. Kathy said, my grandson is in private school now because the public school called him a liar when he reported that he was being bullied. The trouble with schools today, that is one of the biggest problems going, is they say they have a no bullying policy.
but they don't do anything about it.
Exactly, but as Millie says, they don't do a lot about it. They try and brush it under the table.
And mainly because there isn't really much you can actually do about it.
Well, no, not a lot of it is done sneakily. So there's one word against the other all the time. That's what it takes, Dan. As I say, I am the most quietest person, and somebody could shout at me and I would burst into tears. I hate confrontation, but when it comes to my kids, I will fight you to the death when I will. And my kids hate it sometimes because I'll go off the handle or come home and say, oh, this teacher said this to me or that to me. And I'm right, that's it. I'm going in. No, Mum, it's fine. Leave it. It's fine. But no. I suppose, Kathy, yeah. Cindy T, that's right. Mama Bear does come out, and I tell you what, as I say, very rare I will lose my temper. But when I do, it's scary, isn't it, Mel? But I will fight. I wouldn't fight for myself. I never fight for myself for anything. I've never fought for myself ever. And I didn't, and I always thought, I just let people walk over me and say what they want and do what they want. But no. Mama Bear is fierce when it comes to her little cubs. They'd have to take me down fighting, I'm afraid. They would. What? Really, just found a cat hair on her picture that she's doing. Do you want the sharp ones? The sharp ones are
No, I don't.
no, the grippy ones. But I'm just saying, if you needed the grippy ones, that will pick up anything. It's them ones. That's why I kept them in a bag. Exactly, Mrs. Coffee. She'll fight over the last cheetah. And she'll fight for anything and anyone. Oh, you're a little love, you are, Mrs. Coffee. See, I'll fight for other people. I've fought for friends before now. But I just can't fight for myself. I tell you what, that picture doesn't half look as nice. It looks just as good on the screen. I thought this black down here was going to be too dark, the skin, because it's quite black. Isn't it? But when it's gone into the shading and you hold it sort of 4 or 5 feet away from you, it really works. All the different blends of colours. Throat chopped her iron for a bag and I couldn't stop. Oh, yeah, when you're supposed to say, no, don't do that. And it's like, you can't stop giggling. Oh, thanks, Annie. I got to admit, I'm really pleased with this. I want to get some more African figures because you all know Grant South was born in South Africa and we've got a lot of African pieces here. So I'd like some nice African artwork up on your walls as well. But she is turning out a very, very pretty lady. Very pretty lady. Very pretty lady.
I like the head.
Yeah, the head scarf's gorgeous, isn't it? This is Coffee. What are you working on now? If you've done them 2 canvases, I can't remember. What are you working on? That was who Teeny was doing Tinkerbell. I was watching the other night. Why are they outside? The dog's outside. Oh, that's lovely, that mother and child one. I showed Grant that one, and even he said that one's nice. Michelle says your dog rides a bike. That makes me laugh how everybody else reads a sentence different. Mrs. Crochet put, I'm pretty sure I just seen my dog chase a lady on a bike, pretty sure. And then Michelle wrote, your dog rides a bike. Oh, does he like chasing bikes? Oh, God, that was funny. Nan says, what are everybody's thoughts on sealing? We were talking about this earlier. And I said, I sealed my sister's because it's going up in her bedroom and they were popping left, right and centre. But because we wanted to try the spray one. But I did spray a one that had slipping drills and it didn't work, the spray one. So then I used the luster on the slipping drill one and that worked wonders. And I think about dusting as well because I hate dusting. And I thought if you seal it, hopefully then the dust you could just flick off. But because it's glue in between, especially on the round ones, the dust is just going to stick in there, I think, if it's up on the wall. So I thought if I seal it, then hopefully the dust you can just flick it off then. Well,
No.
I don't know whether that's right or wrong, but
No.
I thought you said what does everybody think about sealing?
oh,
I was like, hang on a minute.
I'll go and let him in. Yes, bless him. He'd be tired out. He's been chasing a bike. Oh, you've been doing other class this week, have you, Annie? You're not enjoying that Alice one at all, are you? That's going to be a real struggle to do that one for you, I think. Kathy says she's only done 3 paintings, but she hasn't sealed them. She was afraid dolls. But as I say, I've used that Mod Podge luster. Annie, I know, puts it on thinly with water. She waters hers down. I haven't bothered to water mine down, especially the cat one, because there's so much popping drills. I thought if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I literally just slapped it on, and I never lost any sparkle whatsoever. It came whichever way you looked at it. It wasn't from the luster, it was from the diamonds, because it luster dried like it just lovely. Well, it's like what you can see here, this sparkle here. It was like that after. Oh, Mrs. Coffee's gone to, it was Killen chasing the lady, so she's gone to let him in. Yeah, Nan, the drills were slipping. You know when you put the rams on and they slide, they were sliding down when I put the paper up, diamond painting, some of the drills started to slide off. So when I sealed it with the Mod Podge luster, they didn't move. They had 2 choices: stay down, or they would be a no-go with it. Yes, it filled in between the drills, Kathy. I got, if you look on one of my videos, the horse one, I show it on there how thick I put it on. Well, not thick, but how I put it on and got it into the things. But it worked really good. No, not gloss, the luster. This one now. You see, Mod Podge luster, gloss luster, but the luster one. Yeah, Kathy, that's why I used it on the horse one, because I thought if it doesn't work, because they were slipping anyway, it would have been, it would have been, if it was ruined, it wouldn't have mattered, because it was going to be ruined if it was slipping anyway. I couldn't have used it. Mrs. Coffee say, Killam is back, crazy dog. Then Mr. Coffee calls to ask, did he come home? Oh, bless. Yeah, or Annie says the gloss one's okay too. I've not tried gloss one, I've only tried that one. Oh, hi, Honeydew. How are you? How's Hope? Hope she's okay. I've not tried the Tombow aqua glue now because I don't have it over here. I'd have to order it in. So as I say, Annie told me about the Mod Podge one to try. So I gave it a try. And as I say, I didn't water it down. Annie does. I just slapped it straight on as it was. Out the container, on a brush, on the painting, slapped it on, way to go, let it dry. And it does go on like a creamy colour. And then yeah. And I said, it didn't lose any shine whatsoever. It came out really good. I was so chuffed with it. Really chuffed with it. I don't know if I've got the... No, I'll put it away now. I was going to say, I've got the picture still up there.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that you've left one out while you just put that one away and got another one out, and they kind of just
and then they just jump out at you.
No, but literally just go over it with the one you've already put out.
Yeah. As I say, I used the sealant spray, but as I say, when I sprayed it on the one with the, it was all right on the ones that didn't have any problems. Worked brilliantly. As far as I could see, but the slipping one, it just didn't work. They just carried on slipping. I hung it up on my trouser thing, and it just, I went there the next day, and that some of them had fallen off and slipped right off. So it was try that or throw it. Hope is good. She's going with her daddy in a bit to wash and vax my car. I'm going to try and record a short whip and chat while they are away. Oh, I look forward to watching that then. I think Hope's lovely. She's a real natural as well. So are you, mind. I think you're going to be whizzing up the subscriber poll, as they say. I do like it when some of the kids come on because they're so funny. Because you can't script anything. Well, I can't script anything anyway because I would never remember. But kids, you never know what's going to come out their mouths. They just say it as it is. It's so funny sometimes. But when Hope was saying subscribe, thumbs up, she was so funny. She got it reeled off. And I thought, I'm not going to argue with it. Do as she says. Have you not had slip and drills? Well, that was the first time I've ever had slip and drills now, and it was awful. And that was, I think that was a new frog one. It was awful because they were slipping and sliding, and I got them on, and I thought, oh, well, now they're on, they'll be fine. But literally, when I hung it up with the trouser press, you could see them slipping over the top of other ones. It was awful. And I really liked the picture because it's only a small one, but the detail for a small picture for the horse was lovely. And it was just up my dad's street like. So I thought, well, I'll do that one for him, as well as a few other bits. But I thought he wouldn't like a big picture because he's not into big pictures, is he, Mel?
Yeah.
So I thought a little one like that, he can either put in a little frame that he can just stand up, or he can put it in a little corner on the wall.
Right, you say he's not into big pictures, and Nan's got them wall pieces.
Yeah, but that's Nan though, isn't it? Nan's into big pictures.
Yeah, and
Grampy's
consequently he has to live in one of his
Yeah.
house.
But Grampy's not. See, Annie said the canvas she used had terrible popping squares, and she used the watered down luster, and it worked great for her. So yeah, so I said either way, I'm just too lazy to water it down. I think, Annie, that's my problem.
Oh, no.
Oh, have you just spilled all your bills, Mel?
No, but like after bag went in.
Yeah, I think that's my problem. Probably too lazy to water it down. So I thought, right, I'll just try slapping it on. And because it was a picture that was peed off with because it was slipping and sliding. Yeah, Annie's done a video on it, haven't you, Annie? I can't remember. Annie, can you say which one it was that you did it on? Because you showed, didn't you? You showed the pot and everything with the glue on. I can't find one of them. Oh, there it is. I knew I'd seen them. Blue lily vase one. Yeah, look on there, Nan. Annie will explain it a lot better than me. Well, it belongs till it's May Day holidays. 2 weeks left in school, is it, Mel?
Yeah.
Then you're off for a week, and then she goes into year 10.
And then I'm in for a week for the first week, and then I get my braces off.
Oh, yeah, you'll get your braces off then, won't you? Then what, you back for 6 weeks then after?
Uh-huh.
So you've got 8 weeks of school left before the summer term.
And then
And then,
about July, whatever's left of June, a few weeks of August and parents.
yeah, Millie's going on holiday with a friend to France for 2 weeks in August. Josh is going away with the school to do with his A-levels. He's going to New York for 6 days in October to do with his A-levels. And then me, Dad and Jessie are going absolutely nowhere because we can't afford it. So we'll have to go just to the beach for the day, I think it'll be.
I'm really jealous of Josh.
Yeah, Millie would like to go to New York. You're going to south of France for 2 weeks, so. And you're going to a place that's got its own pool, so.
Yes.
And say Jessie and me and Dad are going zilch, going nowhere. Jose. No holidays for us this year again. No holidays last year.
Yeah, no, but then
No holidays
then
this
we'll go
year.
to Portugal.
Well, hopefully, it all works out well. Your dad doesn't have no more accidents or heart attacks or strokes.
Mum.
I don't know, touch wood, that's what I'm saying. Nothing more is going to happen. 22. Number 22. 2 little ducks. No, it isn't. Is it
2 ducks, 22.
Or is it 2? Which is 2 little ducks? Is that 22? Or is it
Yeah.
33? 2 little ducks.
2
22.
looks like a duck.
Yeah, it is 2 little ducks then. Gosh, long time since I played bingo.
I have a duck.
Bingo, bingo. Have you got your, what's it? Bingo, bingo.
Get your dippers out.
Get your dippers out. Bingo, bingo.
Don't forget to shout.
Yeah, don't forget to shout. That's it. Bingo, bingo. Get your dippers out. No, dabbers out. Dabbers out. That's it. Bingo, bingo. Dabbers out. Bingo, bingo. Don't forget to shout.
I love this. Look at this. Nobody Welsh ducks. Crack.
Oh, that's silly.
Oh,
Silly,
I
silly,
really
silly,
like
silly.
that.
Silly, silly, silly. I like it when
What
it's
one am I
silly.
doing? 13.
See, Annie's organised. She makes it up in a little tub and keeps it. I don't do organised. I wish I could say I do, but I don't. Do I, Mel?
No.
Nothing. I've got nothing that I can say is organised at all. Have I got anything that's organised in this house?
Me.
Yeah, you're organised. Lily's organised. But have I got anything organised? Do I organise anything properly? I don't think I've got any organisation skills at all. Not even Millie can think of anything.
DVD box?
No, that isn't even organised. So yeah, just take it as it is and get on with it.
The fridge? No.
No,
The glass cupboard?
no, not really. The only thing I do like is I got to have the knives in the one hole in the draining board and the forks and spoons. No, and the forks and the spoons have to be in the other. I don't like mixing them. But apart from that.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, I know, that's just weird.
If you look for knives and forks are weird.
But I don't know. Yeah. So never ask me for organisation tips because it's not going to happen. See, I like that. I'm gonna steal that, Mrs. Coffee, because I like that saying. My organisational skills are disorganised. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Michelle has organised chaos, and Annie says a craft room was like a tip. Well, I can't get in my craft shed, can I, Mel? Annie says she only got it in the container because it's being tight. Oh, Annie, you make me laugh. You know, you see these organisations people on YouTube. I'll come and organise your home, and then I watched this one. I can't remember her name, and she was doing the bedroom, right? Which was fine if you had a bit of a walk-in cupboard, wardrobe, and you had loads of drawers as well, chests of drawers and things and racks and places to hang your thing. But when you haven't got chest of drawers, you've got one chest of drawer between you and your husband, which has only got three big drawers. Well, not really big, but then two tiny drawers. And then you've got a wardrobe that's not much bigger than a single wardrobe, and that's it. So do you know what I mean? I just laugh at them. Kathy says she's the same. Nan says, at work I have organised chaos. Best one. Yeah, Michelle, I'm very like that. I see these programs and I think, right, let's get organised. And I think I'll get some of these, you know, these plastic containers like these tray things. And I'm going to organise the drawers and all this crap. And yeah, I start. That's about as far as I get, isn't it? Mm. And also, I've made some for the drawers down here, didn't I, in the kitchen? And it started off for a week or two, and then people start chucking things in the wrong containers, and then they get mixed up, and then I lose all hope. Then just say sod it.
When I get in a productive mood, it's good though, because no one gets quite clean, isn't it?
Yeah. I like that, Michelle. My craft room was so neat on day one, then I entered it. That is exactly what mine's like. I don't think it's been tidy since. Grant, when he comes in to find something, he just shakes his head. He says, how do you know where anything is? And I say, because it's organised chaos. You know, but it is got to the stage. But I have to say now, usually I did know where most things are. But now it's such a mess, I just have no idea where anything is. I'm a clutter bug. I clutter. Everything's clean underneath, but everything's cluttered. Like I don't have, my kitchen surfaces are always cluttered. It's only a very, very tiny kitchen. And like everybody dumps all their papers and books and things on the side. No, we all do it. I do it, Dad does it, Josh does it, Jessie does it.
I don't really
Paperwork's always on the side that we need to have out because we haven't got the space to put them anywhere else. You know, and then you have microwave on there, we've got the toaster out, the kettle out, the coffee maker's out, the bowl with all the vegetables in. That's what Jessie probably. And the dog food tin's on the top, the rack that has the eggs, and the dog treats under is by the side of the cooker. Then we have to have the compost bin by the sink because you've got to throw all your food, and that's it. They give you this little bin thing to throw in there. The chopping board goes down the side of the toaster, and that's my surface is full. Well, if you look in some of my videos, you'll probably see bits of my work surface on my kitchen mess. Excuse me. Kathy says she has all kinds of organisation things packed in boxes, and all they do is take up room. I don't have yet. I'm a bit like that. Hi, Fruitini, how are you? That's the lady Millie that did the Tinkerbell.
Hi.
Billy was asking after you earlier, Fruitini. My craft room has exploded to craft house. Yeah, I've spread out because my craft shed's too full now. I'm in on the kitchen table. Oh, don't you go on about spidders. I don't want to know about spidders. That conversation we had, was it Cheryl? Oh, gosh, when she was saying it was in her shoe. Ooh, I've not forgot that since. Oh, that's another thing that puts me off in the craft shed because it's outside. And there's a little spider that works his way from one of the plants across the door. Don't he know? There's always a spider's web across the door. Oh, yeah. And there is a spider in the shed as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
I'm not going there again.
And that's what frightens me about sorting out, because I know there's going to be spidders in there. And I keep telling myself, in this country, they can't hurt you, Caroline.
Yeah,
They're really small. They're going to be more scared of you than you are of them. But it doesn't work. It's so bad. Right. When I lived on my own, I don't know, I probably told this story before. Sorry if I have. A spider, and I'm no word of a lie, it was the size of my hand there. And it was a big body.
Was it
like
yellow?
that. No, it was brown. And it was furry. And he used to run across from my fireplace to this, because it was old flat, the skirting boards, there used to be like holes underneath it, and he used to squeeze in behind there. And I could never catch the bugger. And this one day I had catalogue, and I threw this catalogue in the middle of my floor, and it landed on this spider, right? Which was great because the spider was on the catalogue. But the only problem is I couldn't move the catalogue, because I thought if I move the catalogue and there's a dent in the carpet and the spider's still alive, he's going to be really pissed off with me that I've chucked the catalogue on top of him, and he's going to suffocate under there. So he's going to attack me. So I'm going to have to leave this catalogue. And I mean, it literally was in the middle of my front room. You had to sort of step over it to get out of the door to go up the stairs to the bedrooms. It was there for a week, this catalogue. A whole week I had this catalogue in my front room. Oh. And my dad came up at the end of the week, and he came in and he went, "What the hell have you got a catalogue for on the floor?" And I said, "Because there's a spider." And he said, "Yeah. So you pick it up, clean the spider off." I said, "It's going to be alive." He said, "How the hell can a spider be alive under the size of that catalogue?" I said, "I'm not taking any chances. I don't care." I said, "It was huge. It's humongous." I said, "It's going to be like Rocky, in the films where he does all these push-ups and sit-ups and things. He could have pushed that up. He'd be there. He'd be coming at me, everything." My dad just goes along, picks the catalogue. Oh, and I can still see it now. Oh, God, this squash, skewy, spider on the other end. He said, "Look, see, it's dead. I said, "Can't, just take it. So I made him carry the catalogue down the 3 flights of stairs to the main building bins. Oh, yeah, I don't do spiders. That is one thing I don't do. No. Yeah, no, don't do spiders. I will do spiders at a push for my kids. I will go up with a cup or glass and a piece of paper, won't I?
When I was in here,
but I've never seen big spiders here.
I have. I was in here doing my homework once, and I'm gonna come around and show you. I kid you not, a spider about that big.
What happened to it?
It went out that door because I screamed. Came from here, literally ran. It was yellow and bony.
Oh.
Ran in there. I jumped on the table. It stopped here though. Screamed. Right. Dad come in and it gave what? And I'm like, that was the biggest spider I've ever seen in my entire life. It went in there and I've never seen it ever again.
How long ago was that?
Maybe this time last year.
Oh, so you would go be dead and buried by now.
I know, Mum, but that was the most scariest thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Ooh. This is because as long as they stay where they belong, I don't mind spiders.
AKA in Australia.
Yeah. Mrs. My view is on it now is stay outside, you live. You come in my house, you die. Your choice. You can make it. Do whichever. I don't care. Do you like spiders, Josh?
No.
Yeah, Joshua doesn't like spiders either. Does Dad mind spiders? Dad, does he mind spiders?
Don't know.
Probably not.
That's my oldest son with a.
Where's the
I don't know where she's probably gone to bed. She's probably saying, Mom, what you do it? See, I did G before, and look at all these G's now. Now I've started to close in into that little bit. Look at them. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I've only got. Where's the moons? There's only a couple there.
No, they're right in front of your pen.
Oh, there as well. I'm going to do the G's because that's bugging me because I thought I'd done all the G's. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It popped up from nowhere. I can't believe it. What's the time? Oh, shoot. Is that the time? Oh, it's gone so quick, isn't it? Oh, what's that? Oh, it's giving me heebie-jeebies now. Oh, I thought something touched my leg then.
Right, my cocktail shaker's going to stay at work till they buy a new one.
Oh, okay then, that's fine. That's fine. They'll probably get a metal one, won't they?
Yeah.
Josh's work's borrowed his cocktail maker because they hadn't got one and they put a bar in there now, haven't they?
Yeah.
So in case somebody asks for a cocktail, they've got something to make it in. So he said, can they borrow his until they get one? He works in a posh burger bar. Or we can't not supposed to call it burger bars, it's a restaurant, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice.
Well, it's really nice.
Joshua's place.
Yeah.
Food is yummy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
To be fair.
Super full.
Oh, don't say that, Nan. You rotten.
I don't want to know. Don't.
Oh, Nan, you've just given me heebie-jeebies. Oh.
Please don't tell me.
No, she joked when you said there's a spider by your pens. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Oh, spiders. Are spiders poisonous in America? I know they are. I know you get ones in Australia, don't you?
Get blackwiggles in America.
Nan, you're rotten. You're rotten. You are. You're right me. Oh God. Oh. Oh no, you do. Millie said she thought you did.
What? What have I done?
No, she said they like spiders. She said, yeah, the one called a brown recluse. Oh, but spiders lurk in horrible places. That's what I don't like about it. We don't get them poisonous here. Oh, Michelle's just put the last drill in the butterfly eye. Whoop, 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 whoop. Congratulations. I would, do the poppers and everything for you, Michelle, but I ain't got none. So I'll just have the whoop, whoops. And then, you are. Oh, it's a nice feeling though, isn't it, when you put that last drill in? Like, whoop. Oh, there's one of them blinking tent. Down another tent there, look. There's 2 tents that I did near TPs that I did before. No, a small G there, look. Yeah. I know. Oh, do you know what? I didn't know you could get jumping spiders until I watched the documentary. And then it was showing you how high in this jungle somewhere, how high this spider could jump. I thought, I'm not watching these nature programs. They're not informative. They don't make you feel at ease, do they? Well, they are informative, but too informative. I don't need to know that there's jumping spiders in the world.
We watched a video about them. I think it was the Our Planet one, It was on a lizard, and the way it ran was really strange.
Mrs. Coffee says, "Oh, come on, Laura." Play jump rope with them. I hear it's her favourite. That's a good one. Kathy says she lives at the beach. Oh, you lucky thing, Kathy. I haven't seen any spiders. She lives by the.
Got seagulls.
And Millie says you've got seagulls though instead, Kathy.
Which are equally as terrifying.
Well,
Yeah, you don't like
maybe a bit
seagulls.
less.
Seagulls
Seagulls
aren't
are
nice.
scary.
Yeah, seagulls aren't nice, are they? We don't like them either. That was funny. Mrs. Coffee, you're so quick. See, I'm not that quick. I think of things after the fact. And then it's too late. I think, oh, I could have said that. Oh, I should have said that. And it's too late. Too late, too late, too late. Too late, too late, too late. Right, you lovely people, I better think about going, and I get Millie to bed. Jessie's settled. I'm going to get up early for the school runs. Because we all love the school runs. And see where my pups is and seeing if she's forgiven me for bathing her. At least she'll smell nice tonight when she's sleeping on the pillow. And she's shifting me over. She will smell divine. Nice fluffy warm pups.
Is that the Mario Kart theme?
Yeah.
Like, not theme, but like music.
Yeah. It was. Ooh, Mrs. Coffee says, I have seagulls up here in North Dakota. No, I did not, Mrs. Coffee says. Did I miss that story? Because that absolutely cracked me up. Absolutely wetting myself when I was listening to that. Kathy says she's terrified of them. Yeah, I don't like seagulls. Kathy, you've got to go back and watch Mrs. Coffee's one on about the seagulls chasing the dog into my car. Oh, God, it was so funny. I had to go for a wee. I had to mid-pause it and go for a wee because I thought I was going to let myself. Yeah, honest to God, it's so funny. Michelle, what is wrong with you wanting to see spider webs early on the morning dew? It does look pretty, mine, but I just know that what's underneath lurking. It is funny. That is funny when you watch seagulls steal food from little kids at the local
No, that's
park.
not funny. No, that's really. That's like the saddest thing ever.
Seagulls stole my bacon as we were cooking on my camping stove. That's cheeky, Laura, that is. I remember Josh hates them, doesn't he? We were sat on a beach one day, weren't we? Got a little beach tent. And he must have only been, you kids weren't that old, were you?
He was what?
Was he 10?
8, 9,
No.
10.
No, I don't think. Yeah, he probably was about 8. So you would have been about 5. Jessie was only toddling, yeah. So yeah, and you get the kids' ice creams, don't you?
Oh.
Me and Grant are sat on the deck chairs in the sand.
It wasn't an ice cream.
Yeah.
It was a cookie.
No, it was not. Was it a cookie?
What did that happen to me, Jess?
No, it was. Was it a cookie? Oh no, it wasn't. It was chips, wasn't it? It was chips.
Oh, don't.
That was it. We've got a little tray of chips from Kiddy's Chips, and we sat down, and Jessie and you had sat down, and Joshua was stood just about to say, and honest to God, all these about 3 or 4 seagulls descended on him and attacked his bloody dish of chips. Honest to God, he screamed the place down, and he ran into this tent, and he did the zip up, and he weren't going to come out. Oh, it took us ages to convince him to come out, and now, even to this day, he will not eat an ice cream or food on a beach. No way, no how, because of bloody seagulls. And you hate them as well, don't you, Mel? Because you think they're going to take your ice cream.
Not necessarily me, but I think it's so horrible when you see it happen.
I know. I know, you can't help but laughing at somebody
Also,
else.
by the way, the dog just came and stayed for it.
Exactly, Kathy. Sometimes you gotta, yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta go back. Yeah, Grant's the same. He puts chili on his chips, Michelle. That's why he's always got his in hand. Nobody will bother taking his. Oh, Laura, no thanks. I don't think I'll try that one. Oh, cheeky mother, crafting with beautiful chaos. She said she had one actually land on her arm and stole her ice cream while she was walking down the pier. I'd want to punch it. Oh no, I'd want to punch it if it was my ice cream. I would. She said it knocked her down because it was so heavy and I wasn't expecting. No, you wouldn't, would you? Yeah. You'd have to do a throat chop, wouldn't you, Mrs. Coffee? Ha, ta, ta. They come anywhere near. Nan, you are funny.
Oh, you're nearly done.
Yeah, I'll leave that bit till tomorrow, I think now. Well, on that note of crabbing and birds and throat chops, I'm going to say thank you ever so much for dropping by, everybody. It's been a blast. I hope I haven't bored you too much with my nattering, because you know I like a good natter with you lot. Please look after each other. As I say, I've had a candle burning for everybody tonight to give them a lot of happiness and well-being. And just make sure you look after yourselves. Look after yourselves and your family first, bugger anybody else. And always think positive thoughts, as my daughter keeps telling me, isn't it? Don't think negative, think positive thoughts. And Mrs. Coffee, always remember, we will back you up. Just be you, as you always say, because that's why we watch you, because you are you. And that applies to everybody, including myself. If these people come on and say negative things towards them, as I say, stick 2 fingers up them, sorry for swearing, and move on, because they can go and watch somebody else. Oh, thanks, Mrs. Coffee. Thanks, Rosie. Stay safe. Oh, Nan, you always crack me up. And hopefully we'll see you next week, same time, same place for another natter if you're around. If not, I will be commenting on your videos and stalking you all as usual. So take care. Well, where are we? I have to get the cameras over there. Say bye, Millie.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day, everybody, and I hope you have a great evening. Take care.